going on there, that could become one of those little pockets there in Baton Rouge that have a really good football program.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's another big community that when they figure out how to get that community together and rally them, they could be signaling something, a big-time explosion, and could build a big-time program there.
They are 0-2 on the season right now, so you will have a hungry team that will be at home that you're going to be facing Friday. For Denham Springs against this Panthers defense, we have talked about the fast start. Do you feel if you can do that you can kind of put that defense on their heels a little bit and kind of settle in?
Yeah, I mean, again, if we could just come out comfortable and, not shoot ourselves and not give up the momentum and just kind of settle in, our guys just need to settle in and be comfortable. The quicker we can do that, the better I will feel. The quicker we do that, the better our kids will feel. We just got to be confident in what we're doing. We got to execute quick, execute the game plan, and just see what happens.
Offensively for Woodlawn, some struggles here in the early part of the season. Your defense is playing outstanding. Do you see the advantage being your defense going against that offense? And what do you see from Woodlawn offensively?
Yeah, they're fast. They're big in the trenches. They're big up front. They're going to try to bully you and push you around. They got some kids that can run, which, speed is always an X factor in the game. And, we're going to have to do a good job and be sound and be disciplined and, do our job. We're going to have to fill our gaps and be where we're supposed to be. And, if we're not sound, this Woodlawn team is athletic enough to beat us.
2 weeks ago, Woodlawn, they lost at home to U-High 3-0 in a game that was really a mud pit. Going to Woodlawn, any concerns with the field conditions? Is that something that y'all talk about going into this one?
Yeah, we've talked about it, but I don't know. I hadn't heard anything else, so I'm assuming the field is playable and ready to go. And, again, if it's got green grass and white lines, Denham Springs is going to play at a high level.
Any inside info that you got from Walker? They played them last week. Have you talked to Coach Mahaffey or have you just gone off what you've seen on film?
Look, I got a lot of respect for him, but, just like myself, and he's got a job to do, and, he's getting ready for Central, and we're getting ready for Woodlawn, and, I wouldn't say we really exchanged, but just a couple of little tidbits, kind of like what we saw and what we felt, at the end of the night, and that was really it.
And you are going back to Woodlawn. It was one of your first head coaching jobs here in the Baton Rouge area. I know you had told me you had been back one time at Live Oak since you've been away from Woodlawn, but when you go back, is there any bit of nostalgia when you're out there on those fields and looking around like this was my first spot here?
Oh, I had 2 great years there. Look, I loved every day there. I loved those kids that I coached there. I loved being a part of that school, and I appreciate everybody that's still there. And, really, it's always fun to go back to those places and kind of see where you cut your teeth.
Preparation this week, how do you feel the Yellow Jackets are? I know you said with some of the changes y'all have made and trying to get this offense going and practice that those things have been positive.
Yeah, we've had a great practice. I tell you, I've been really excited with our energy, with our execution, and, we're just working to get better. All you can do is get better every day, and I appreciate the way these kids have handled it, and we're going to see how we bounce back.
Looking forward to it as well, Coach. Always appreciate the time. Go Jackets, and we will talk with you next week.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for everything. Mom, Dad, love you.
All right. That was head coach of the Yellow Jackets, Coach Brett Beard. We are back with more after this on the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
With Bank Plus, your account is always just a tap away. Bank anywhere, anytime with free Bank Plus mobile banking. Pay bills, transfer funds, and check your account day or night with the Bank Plus mobile app. Deposit checks with the snap of a photo. Keep tabs on your account with transaction alerts. Lost your debit card? Disable it instantly from your smartphone. Then, turn it back on when you find it. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Max Sellers from Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Sellers Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Sellers Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Von Roten Eye Clinic is your full-service eye care specialist. Dr. Hunter Bond and Dr. Chris Roten and their staff expertly handle all of your eye care needs. A former Jackets football player, Dr. Hunter Bond is proud to serve the Denham Springs community that gave so much to him. You can visit Von Roten Eye Clinic at 222 Veterans Boulevard in Denham Springs or call 791-2020. That's Von Roten Eye Clinic in Denham Springs with locations in Hammond and Amy.
If you're a small business owner in the Denham Springs area, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Randy Robertson runs a small business in the Denham Springs community area too, and she understands the unique needs of local business owners. She will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call State Farm agent Randy Robertson for your small business needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Karam Inn, Triton Outpatient Clinic, Todd Caruso, attorney at law, Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Modad One Individual Sewage Treatment System, Forest Grove Plantation, and Billy Reese Professional Title Company. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Welcome to Sports Center Yellow Jackets. We're up in is the Yellow Jackets and the Woodlawn Panthers from Woodlawn High School. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. Special thanks to Coach Brett Beard each week for allowing us to have that interview. Always really good in-depth stuff there. There's a lot of questions I'm afraid to ask Coach Beard because he's going to answer sometimes a little surprisingly, but always answers some questions.
He really does. And sometimes bluntly. Like he's not afraid sometimes to let us in on what he is telling his team. A lot of times coaches will tell his team one thing and then they get kind of the public eye and smooth it over a little bit and talk about it a little bit softly. But not Coach Beard. He's going to tell us exactly what he tells his team. And so that's good insight. So if you listen to the Coach Beard show with us on our Jacket pregame show, the Sports Center Yellow Jacket pregame show, then you get a lot of good info.
All right, folks, quick note here. We rebooted everything here from the top of the press box. So it looks like as of now, at DS Jacket Vision is up and running at full steam. As you should notice the field there on your screen, about 9:45 left until kickoff here from Woodlawn High School. So, Mitch,
I think the fans that are watching are probably going to have a better view than Josh and I, because this is a very small area. We're going to be behind the Denham High coaches, so we may see the back of their heads. We may not see the actual play. You guys are going to see it. Y'all got a great view of the camera, but Josh and I will be a little bit disadvantaged, but we'll make it work.
And you're definitely going to make it work. And something I was going to say here, speaking of all the other obstacles we have to deal with here, is that the field 2 weeks ago was a mud pit, and Woodlawn and U-High played to a 3-0 game, and it was just nothing but a mud box. I mean, it was a pig. It was a pig stop.
The Friday night that we played Hammond, they opted to try and play Saturday morning. At 9 o'clock, they played a varsity football game at 9 o'clock Saturday morning. Maybe it was 10 o'clock, but 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and the field is still trying to recover. You can, if you can't see it on the TV screen very well, the grass is level, but it's not cut low. It's not going to be a fast track tonight. It's going to be a game for mutters. I believe not that the field is muddy. It's just the grass is thick. When players run, they leave footprints in the grass. It's not very. Some of us old timers, we used to play like that at Memorial Stadium. And the grass will always stick there at Memorial Stadium. It's kind of similar to that. So guys have to pick their feet up when they run tonight. It's not going to be a fast track, but that may play into the advantage for the Jackets because Coach Beard, he wants these guys getting hard downhill, working on their win games tonight. They want to be physical and fun, and I know that's something that they've been preaching. And so maybe the field might dictate that as well and cut back on some of the side action.
No doubt, and it is going to be difficult for us, one, where we are, two, and this is not, I'm making excuses right now. The field's not painted very well. This is one of the few fields that we play this year that is actual grass turf. All the schools in the district are turf fields, so this is an actual natural grass field, so this will not happen very often for the Yellow Jackets, so this is going to be kind of a different field for them.
So I can guarantee you once the game gets going, the painted numbers are going to start wearing off, but we're going to have to try and check across the field at the orange pylons with the goal line, the 10-yard line, the 20. Hopefully that can help us out, but of course when players get on the sideline, we're not going to see anything in the middle, but it's not going to make a big difference in the game. Teams have to get out there. They said U-High and Woodlawn did play, and they both both played on the same field. Now, it kept the score down. It was only a 3-0 game. But the game's going to count regardless of what you think the field conditions may be. And like I said, they aren't bad. It's not muddy out there. It's just the grass is very thick. In one spot, I actually can see where a lawnmower got stuck on the field. You can see the sand marks when they tried to repair it. I know that feeling. Got stuck on my practice field at Denham Junior High last weekend as well. But guys are going to be ready to play. And getting out there, getting going full speed. Both teams are in the back of their end zones, just a few minutes away from kickoff.
They've got about 6 minutes left here until kickoff, Mitch. So while we got an opportunity to do it here, let's go ahead and look at the Yellow Jacket starters. We talked about there's going to be some new guys on the field for Denham Springs tonight. Defensively, the biggest one we talked about, Devin Mack, is going to be in at defensive end. But their defensive starters for the Yellow Jackets on the defensive front line will be Darius Scott, Trenton Harrison, and Devin Mack. Linebackers Shakori Gross, Caden Allen, James Gaspard, and Ravius Williams. In the backfield, Jaden Washington, Jalen Matoyer, Caden Anderson, and Rancher Miller. Offensive side of the football, as we know, here's where the biggest changes are coming for the Yellow Jackets. At left tackle will be Coy Bethencourt. Left guard, Preston Carmichael. The center will be Bryson McCabe. Right guard, Christian Ferguson, who is moving from the left side to the right side. Cy Martin is the only one that is staying in his same spot at right tackle. Wide receivers, Tylen Haynes, Colton LaBeouf, Sean Goldman, and in the backfield will be Peyton Puffer and Brenton Paul, and of course, quarterback senior will be Jerry Horn.
Okay, we touch on the offensive line a little bit. So while we have a moment here, that has been a sore spot the first couple of weeks. We haven't been able to get the run game going, and last week Central's front just quite honestly dominated us up front, and it made it hard in the run game, which was non-existent last week. And in the pass game, they got after Jerry Horn a pretty good bit. So we have a little bit of a shuffle going on. Preston Carmichael, Jr. is going to get a start tonight. Coy Bettencourt is a senior. He is listed as a defensive lineman. He started the year on the defensive side of the ball, but they're making some moves to try to shore that up some. And I do know that they moved some people personnel-wise from right side to left side and trying to find the best mix of the way it works. So we talked about that last week before we left. Coaches are going to try and reevaluate and figure out what's going to work best for the team. How can they kind of just make some little teaming here and there. And this is one of those little jobs the coach is trying tonight.
Absolutely. So as we get ready for kickoff here, just now, under 5 minutes now before we are ready for kickoff here from Yellow Jackets. Seems so bad because I can't wait to be back home. But again, 2 road games here for the Yellow Jackets. Obviously, Central 31-6 last week. I'll get something here in a minute.
Thank you for your support of Woodlawn High School.
Anyway, we will get set for timeout here as we get ready for the Yellow Jackets and the Panthers from Woodlawn High School. It is a non-district matchup for these 2 teams, and we are back after this timeout on the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets ball.
Peak Performance Physical Therapy has been serving the wonderful people of Livingston Parish for over 20 years now. This is Ben Wilson, Denham Springs High School, class of 98, and the much younger Stephen Wilson, class of 2003. We are honored to have the opportunity to help those in our community return to a normal way of life following injury. From the geriatric population to the young athlete, we are committed to helping you become stronger, faster, and better. So for all of your physical therapy and rehab needs, come see us at Peak Performance Physical Therapy, located in Denham Springs at 145 Aston Square, or visit our website at peakperformancephysicaltherapy.com.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program, to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Count on it at Smith Accounting Services. Randy Smith and his staff have decades of accounting experience, with Randy along with Mickey McMorris and a terrific staff. Smith Accounting Services can handle all of your accounting needs: personal taxes, computerized payroll services, corporate income tax, business taxes, bookkeeping. And when their quality work is done, you can count on Randy Smith to reminisce about Yellow Jackets athletics. Smith Accounting Services, 277 East Railroad, Denham.
You are our first priority at Innovative Audio. Innovative Audio offers the very best selection of mobile audio and video, window tint, and vehicle security. Innovative Audio's installation and tinting is the finest in the industry. And Innovative Audio's work comes with lifetime warranties on all audio, video, and tint installations. Most importantly, Innovative Audio specializes in serving you. You are our first priority at Innovative Audio, 1400 South Range, Denham Springs. Visit us on Facebook.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care, Safe Voyage Tattoo, Use Safe and Lock, District Court Judge Brian Abel, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, and Coconut Willie's Bakery. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Welcome back to the Yellow Jackets football. That will do it for the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up, brought to you by Sporting Center, proudly serving Livingston Parish since 1977. At Sporting Center, they have everything you need from athletic equipment to full uniforms. Go see Stacey Phipps, James Adam McCann, and a terrific staff at Sporting Center. That is 205 South Range Avenue in Denham Springs. Just a minute left here, and we will have the national anthem, and we will stay here and let you hear that. And I show you the game.
Denham Springs is coached by Brett Beer, and Woodlawn is coached by Scott Pellegrin. It's time for Friday Night Lights.
Regular season games that he wants to get that defense in the field first, try and get a good stop, maybe get some field position in the game by forcing
We're doing the best we can here. Crazy situation, so we are teed up here, ready to go from Woodlawn High School. Yellow Jackets and the Panthers. Bravo has it teed up at the 40-yard line. He will step up. Here it is. It's going to be a short end over end kick. Fair catch at the 25-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers after this quick timeout on Yellow.
The kick is down at the 25-yard line where the Panthers will start over. Start first
now
and
more than
10.
ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
Going for the Panthers. There's some motion here. There's a snap. Price going to kick it himself, and he is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, just a direct snap and a power set right there with two upbacks, and the Yellow Jacket defense was ready for it. Kate Anderson, your quarterback, in there at the line of scrimmage to make that tackle, and a lot of white players up in there stacking up. Not a lot of room to run for Woodlawn on the first play.
Going to make it second and 10 now for the for the Panthers. It'll be from there on the 29-yard line. Getting to the 30 is going to be second and 9. He will get the snap, going to keep it himself yet again. Gets from 30 to the 35. Still on his face. He's to the 40-yard line. And you check that for you. That is another Panthers. And then it's still about 18. So we're going to get that number 40.
This would be Caden Randall. He's a defensive starter for them, but they've got him over here on us. If you look on the roster, it's an athlete. Doesn't even say what position he plays, just an athlete, and he shows some good athletic skills on that play.
It will be first down for the Panthers. They get to their own 40-yard line. It is going to be first and 10, their own 40, just on the way here from Woodlawn High School. Here is to Randall again. Going to try to keep it, comes to the near side, and he pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
A lot of Jackets up there at the front, and Lance Miller down there at the bottom, having around the ankles. Detroit Gross getting bounce outside. Kane Anderson once again right there, cutting it off. Rich Ball's helmet came off, so he's going to have to come out for a play. So a replacement here for Miller. So the helmets on the field for a play.
All right, it is going to be down and 10 for the Panthers. They will play the right 40-yard line now. And it's 2:35 left to end this first quarter. It is going to be Randall again. It is going to be Randall keeper again. Check that. That is Miller. That is Jolly coming in for the Panthers. So we'll say Panthers keeping it off the ground here. Different keeper getting the right snap in the backfield.
That was one of those. I don't know if that's necessarily because the field. We mentioned the grass is high, it's thick, and it's going to be hard to do a lot of speed things. And they're trying to get in power sets and run right at us. But these are running backs, and I'm looking on the sideline for the starting quarterback who's usually the guy, and I don't see him right now standing by a coach.
Yep, so that will keep Jolly in at the quarterback position. Ball is on the ground, so that's it. He's back at the 35 behind the 35-yard line. It'll be third down now for the Panthers. Fourth down.
That's right. So Coach Beard elected to defer the opening kickoff. I said maybe he wanted to get a quick stop and maybe some field position after this upcoming punt. Yellow Jacket defense gave him exactly what he wanted. One first down, but then after making them go backwards on the next set of down, Jackets are looking for good field position.
Turner and Lewis is going to receive for the Panthers. Excuse me, for the Yellow Jackets.
Let's go red. Go to our side.
Fourth and long for the Panthers.
Caden Lewis has had a really good fourth quarter action. He's getting a lot more action this week.
All right, so it will be Clayton Tate to cut it away for the Panthers. On fourth down, here is the snap. Punt is away. It is going to be a short punt. It hits around the 40-yard line. It will be down at the 41-yard line. Yellow Jackets on the first and 10. From their own 41 into this quick timeout. Yellow Jackets take over
first down.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Abear, and On-Gel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Abear, and On-Gel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Abear, and On-Gel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Abear, and On-Gel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Abear, and On-Gel.
It's going to be first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. We'll start this at the 41-yard line. It will be Horn out of the shotgun. Here is the snap. He will hand off the backfield. That's going to be Brent Paul, who is hit immediately for no gain. It'll be second and 10 now for the Yellow Jackets. We are just on the way here. 8:45 left here
That's minus 10. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Robert Graves will be sending us up some updates shortly, I assume. Going to be second down and 10. Yellow Jackets are on the 41-yard line. Ford from the shotgun yet again. We'll send a man in motion. That is, here it is, the snap. Wilson, road pressure is coming. Ball is going to be tipped, and it is on the ground. They're going to see this incomplete. Making it third and 10 now for the Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets have three receivers out on the right side, and Horn was trying to find which guy to go to, and he kind of pump faked, so when he tried to get rid of it on the second try, the rusher from the backside got his hand on him, which deflected the ball, but incomplete pass. The ball falls to the ground. Third and 10 for the Jackets.
Third and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. It will be from their own 41-yard line. Horn from his shotgun. We'll see who's to the far side. Here is the snap. Well, he's going to throw. He does, and the ball comes out. It is going to be covered up by Woodlawn. It'll be Woodlawn football. First and 10 after this quick timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Your local sporting goods store in Livingston Parish for over 40 years is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all of your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. Plus, Sportin' Center has all of your brand names like Adidas and Russell Athletic. And Sportin' Center offers one-on-one customer service. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, and laser engraving. And they can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range in Denham Springs.
We'll get back to the Yellow Jacket football. We are starting here. First quarter action from Woodlawn. It was Woodlawn 0, Denham Springs 0. Panthers will be back out onto the field now. See what they do at the quarterback position. It looks like it is going to be another run, but we got more early movement there. Price, and then for the first time tonight for the Panthers at quarterback. Who is using the
ball? Well, we'll back up to the Jacket offensive possession. That is certainly not what Coach Fournier and Coach Beard want to see on offense. They try to spread out Jerry Horn to get him out of the pocket. I think it was Brett Pollard running back and missing again, trying to set that edge, and the end hit Horn. The ball went backwards.
Going to be first and, excuse me, after the 5-yard penalty, it'll be first and 15 now for the Panthers back at the Denham Springs 35-yard line. And we'll be picking up about 2 yards on the carry. It'll be Price on the quarterback keeper.
Good tackle by inside linebacker James Gaspard right there, stuffing up the run. Very small gain, so the Woodlawn Panthers facing second and 14.
Yep, going to be second down and 14 now for Woodlawn. Yellow Jacket 34-yard line. Going to be Price in a pistol formation. Here is the snap. We'll hand it over in the backfield to Jalo. Jalo is going to be hit immediately for a loss on the play. Now pushing back to the Yellow Jacket 35.
Once again, James Gaspard in the backfield. Also that time to get help from Kurt Gross. But Gaspard, 2 big stops right here. Taking the turnover, having really good field position at the Yellow Jacket 30-yard line. But after 2 plays, they've gone backwards for 4 yards. And so Jackets have them in a third and long situation. They didn't try any pass in the first round. They do have their regular quarterback in the game right now, but as we said before, the field conditions is not great.
And we Price off the shotgun. Here is the snap. He drops back. He is pressure coming out of Darius Scott in pursuit. And he escapes that, and then he pushed out of bounds. He is pushed out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets on the far sideline. Who was that, Mitch?
That was Gaspard again that got him out of bounds. But you're right, Darius Gaspard rushed him out of the pocket. Got back there pretty quickly. The quarterback tried to run away from him. And then James Gaspard from his linebacker spot sprinting to the edge and got the quarterback out of bounds.
6:47 left here in this first quarter. We are still up from Woodlawn High School. It is going to be 4 and 6 for the Panthers from the Yellow Jacket 25. It will be Price in the backfield. He will get the snap. He is going to step up in the pocket. Now he's going to kick it himself. Gets it to the 20-yard line. The 15-yard line. At the 10-yard line to be tackled. Inside the 10-yard line. He's going down about the 5. It'll be first and goal for the Panthers.
That one hurts because that was a busted play. Coach Womack had a good blitz call. Jackets had a couple rushes free, but we lost contain. The quarterback's great to run in. We had a free rusher right there, so we were keeping him in the pocket. The quarterback uses it to pick up the first down and get the Panthers in good position.
First and goal from the 6-yard line. First and goal from the 6 for the Panthers. 6:15 left here in the first quarter. We are scoreless here, but the Panthers are in good shape.
About to make it a 2.5-yard line. I believe we jumped on the interior of the defensive line.
False start against the Panthers.
We'll take that.
Yeah, certainly. Back them up 10 yard, to the 10-yard line. Back them up 5 yards to the 10.
So put them back to the 10-yard line. So it was kind of hard to see there. Look like they had a 6-yard line. I think the line
was first and goal, Panthers.
Okay, so it is the 11. So it'll be first and goal, Panthers from the 11-yard line. And clock will run down flat. Just about to tell you.
Because it's very hot and humid out here.
This is place on him.
The clock's running. So
I think that's part of the problem is that we're expecting to get to the...
Yep, here we go. We'll get to the other way. Clock rolling.
All right, clock is rolling.
Timeout for a hydration break.
All right, so that does take us to our first Denham Springs, Water Tree Denham Springs hydration break. Water Tree from the Water Treatment Unit. Feel better, live better, and live longer, bitch. It's all about John Fowler. No, nothing to make John Fowler better. This is not mineral water. It is water from the Water Tree that is Railroad Avenue in the heart of Denham Springs. We are taking this here first quarter from Woodlawn. We are back after this to Yellow Jackets.
Football broadcast. On the net at johnfineproductions.com and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision are brought to you in part by DJ Fawn and Son, Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Liberty Auto Sales, Cypress Pharmacy, Burning Lotus Tattoo at Denham Springs, and Rustic Home Outlet and Mattress Express Outlet. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
5:59 left here in the first quarter for Woodlawn. We are scoreless, but it is first and goal for the Panthers from the Denham Springs 11-yard line.
The Jacket defense to make a big stand. They had a first goal at the 6, but now we're going back after the false start. First goal good luck.
It's going to be Price and at quarterback. It is Jolly in the backfield. Here's a man in motion. Here's a slot. He's about to Jolly who goes forward. Gets him at the 10-yard line. Spin around for a little bit.
Made him in the hole. Running back should getting ahead of steam, but the tail goes is right there. Netting near the line of scrimmage with a big tackle. Also finished off right there by Devin Mack.
So make it second and goal. It'll be from the 9-yard line. Oh, check that. Make it the 10-yard line. As mentioned earlier, as the game is getting, and the footprints always moving, so they're getting hard to see the line is getting more difficult to see. But we're Panthers. Second and goal for the Panthers. Denham Springs 10-yard line. Here it is. It's not close to the third towards the end zone. It is going to be incomplete. Intended for receiver
pass, ball incomplete.
Jordan Knox.
And really good coverage by Caden Anderson. They just tried a little receiver fade to the end zone, and Caden Anderson right over there running the whole way, and he had a handover for a pass deflection. But very good coverage out there by our junior quarterback, Caden Anderson.
So make it third and goal. 10-yard line now for the Panthers. From the Yellow Jacket 10-yard line, here is Price. Gets it, rolls to his left. He is rolling. He will fire it. It is going to be incomplete at the goal line. Brings it fourth down now for the Panthers. They do have a decent field goal kicker in
Rachel Miller, excellent coverage. So very good job in the secondary for the Jackets as they try 2 passes on second and third down. Very good coverage by both players. Caden Anderson on second down and Rachel Miller right there with a great break up on third down. Now, they may have a good field goal kicker, but this high grass affects the kickers. And you don't always get that contact. Your footing is not quite the same as you're used to. Some of your short field goals may be a little bit of an issue tonight.
With 5:12 left here in the first quarter, it will be a 27-yard attempt for Clayton Tate. Here is a snap. Here is the kick. It looks to be a nice end over end, right down the middle. And the field goal is good. Panthers get on the board first, and we get 3-0 from the Yellow Jackets. 5:16 left here in the first quarter. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Quick and Handy Cleaners is now Sunshine Cleaners. The name has changed, but not the same great service you've received throughout the years. Hats off to Scooter and Kay Keene for everything they've done to help the Livingston Parish community. The Moore family at Sunshine Cleaners has been in business since 1995 and looks forward to offering the same great service with the same great staff you've come to rely on. Family owned and operated, that's Sunshine Cleaners. Denham Springs, Walker, and Live Oak, and locations in Baton Rouge.
Welcome back in. It is Yellow Jackets football. It is going to be Denham Springs and the Woodlawn Panthers. It is Woodlawn 3 at the 27-yard field goal by Clayton Tate. And the Panthers lead it by 3. So Mitch, unfortunately there, Woodlawn able to capitalize on his return by the Yellow Jackets. So that's
turnovers. Offensive turnovers have led to points for the other team. If we could make the other team have to drive 70 yards downfield, even 65 yards, it hasn't been as easy for those other guys. They've had a lot of short fields. Defense did well after the fourth down play. The quarterback got away and got a first down. We held them out the end zone and held them to 3. But in a game like this, maybe there won't be a lot of scoring.
Clear to kick it away from the Panthers from the 40-yard line. It is Paul and Medically back to receive for the Yellow Jackets. Here is the hit end over end. We field it at the 5-yard line to the 10. That is going to be Hanson. Goes to the yard line and we tackle Shine on the 25. Ball comes out and gets loose. Please let it be the Yellow Jackets. We wait for the call. It looks like it is going to stay with them.
Return out to the 22-yard line.
Some pretty good coverage by the Woodlawn kickoff coverage team there. Jackets on Enzo was able to get it back out to the 22-yard line, so the Jackets have to drive a long way. First drive didn't go our way. Let's see if we can get back on track here.
All right, so that sends out the Yellow Jacket offense. It will be 1st and 10. Denham Springs, they trail Woodlawn 3-0 here with 4:58 left in the first quarter. 22-yard line is the starting position for Denham Springs. It'll be Jerry Horn from the shotgun. He will wait for the snap. It'll be a delayed handoff to Brenton Paul, who gets to the 25. The 30 stays on his feet as he will get across the 30-yard line to about the 32, maybe the 33. Nice run right there by Brenton Paul.
Good job by Brenton Paul and a good job on the offensive line there. Christian Ferguson, your junior tackle, and also Cy Martin, the captain today with the seniors, number 72. Cy Martin opened up a big hole for Brenton Paul.
So it'll be 2nd and about a yard for the Yellow Jackets now from 33-yard line. Here the snap will be hit off into Brenton Paul. The ball is on the ground. It comes out. The Yellow Jackets, I believe, were able to recover it, but Brenton Paul not able to hold on to it there. Makes it 3rd and shorten out the return.
I admit that I did not walk on the field today. I just kind of walked around the track and got up to the press box. I didn't think the field was wet and making things slippery. But Horn had issues holding on to the ball in the first drive.
Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. First down.
Brenton Paul again. We got to protect the football here.
Absolutely. It's going to be 3rd. Actually, it's going to be a first down for the Yellow Jackets. I guess the recovery was enough for the first down, making the Big Mike Sports Bar Yellow Jackets first down. Happy hour. Monday through every day 3 to 7 and all day on Sunday. That's the Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill. So I guess it was short, and the fumble recovery gave him enough for the first down.
It was going to be, we got 9 yards on first down. We needed a lot to pick up the first down, so gets the line of scrimmage, fumble it forward 4 yards, worked out.
33-yard line, 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Here's a hand off the backfield to get to Brenton Paul to the 35-yard line, and he'll be brought down at his own 36.
Looks like Horn had a little bit of option there to hand it off, or perhaps throw to one of the receivers, maybe on a little short bubble screen, or whatever he might read. He gave the ball off to Brenton Paul, picking up a couple of yards. So the Jacket offense has got it moving on the ground for a little bit right here. Look to keep kind of getting that momentum in the run game going.
It's 2nd and down from their own 35-yard line now for Denham Springs. It'll be Horn with a pistol formation. One receiver out to either side. We're still in motion now. That is going to be Puffer. And Horn will get the snap. He will hand it off to Brenton Paul again. Gets to the 35 and will get up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short now for Denham Springs.
Now, Brenton Paul is a little bit of a speed guy. He makes some good cuts. He's got great hands. I've seen him twice now on 9-yard run on that pretty good run right there. When he's making a cut, trying to make one defender miss and get upfield, his footwork is slipping out from underneath him. But he's still moving north and south right now, so Jackets playing 3rd and short.
Yep, it's going to be 3rd and 2 for Denham Springs. Ball is at their own 40-yard line. Horn from the shotgun. Waiting for the snap. There's the man in motion. Horn will now get the snap. He will hand it off to Brenton Paul, who's going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss on the play. Brings up 4th down for the Yellow Jackets.
We'll just brought more guys than we had blockers. They had 3 linebackers walking up near the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped. And then the unblocked guy off the back edge was able to chase Brenton Paul down before he could get any momentum going forward. So Jacket drives going to stall. Hope to get a good punt here and try to flip the field just a little bit.
Trent Harrison will come on to punt it away on 4th and 6 for the Yellow Jackets from the 37-yard line. It is going to be Robinson and Rocket back to receive for the Panthers. 2:15 left here in the quarter. Here is Harrison's punt. Nice high sky punt. It will hit and will be down at the 36-yard line. The first and 10 for the Panthers after this quick timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Big Mike's has burgers, steaks, seafood, pizza, salad, sides, and desserts, 37 TVs, and Big Mike's is open late after the games. Live music on the weekends, locally owned and operated by Denham Springs High School graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Check out the Denham Springs Athletics Hall of Fame at Big Mike's. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 123 Ascom Square in Denham, or delivery through Waiter or Grubhub.
Is going to be Jaden Robinson for the Panthers.
Robinson catches a little quick out. Rancher Miller tried to wrap him up right as he called it, but he slipped out of Rancher's tackle. And then we had Ravius Williams there to get him out of bounds.
All right, so we can take down for the Panthers. They actually put him out of bounds because of the 42-yard line, so make it about step in forward for Woodlawn. Price from the shotgun. There's two receivers out to the far sideline, one here to the near. Price will get it. Hang it off to Jolly. Jolly going to the left side will be hit and brought down for about a yard. Again, it's a third and short now for Woodlawn.
Another tackle, inside linebacker James Gaspar. We called his name several times already tonight. He's very active. That time, not in the interior of the box where he starts out. He chased them out to the sideline. They tried a little, just action, a little sweep to the outside of the left side of the Woodlawn offense. But Gaspar was able to run around.
All right, so make it third and 2 for Woodlawn. Ball at 33-yard line. Here is the handoff to Java. Here will hit at the line of scrimmage. He can hold down for no gain. So that is going to be fourth and short now for the Panthers. They'll actually lose a yard. Let's make it fourth down and 3.
And they were trying to run inside, so who do you think was in there to hit him behind the line of scrimmage?
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go with James Gaspar again. So he's there, and also got help from the other inside linebacker, Caden Allen. Both of them met him at or near the line of scrimmage. So great start of the game for James Gaspar. If we can get the other targets to follow his lead, we'll be in good shape.
I can he wants to see multiple choice question. All right, Mitch, I got you. I'm going to get you back on that.
If you would just hang off the side of the press box like I am over here, I've got one arm on the fence and I'm hanging over the back edge.
All right, we got a timeout by the Panthers. This will be their first of the half. We'll take it with them. It is Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. Back after this on Yellow Jackets.
James Drugstore is your locally owned and operated pharmacy. James has been serving Livingston Parish for almost 100 years. Your independent pharmacy, James is committed to your health. Their pharmacists are there to serve you. Quick, accurate, professional. Old-fashioned service meets modern-day medicine. James Drugstore, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs.
We're back on Yellow Jackets football. It is going to be fourth down for the Panthers. Punt return. It is going to be Clayton to put it away.
We got three went out, 2 came on. 3 went out, 2 came on.
From their own 43-yard line.
We have 11.
It is going to be Lewis and Kerner back to receive for Denham Springs.
We need to get overcover these two guys. We are not over these tackles.
Typical getting stopped. Here is the punt.
All right, let's go.
It was going to hit at the 30-yard line, rolls to the 35. It will be down at the 35-yard line with 28 seconds left here in this first quarter. It is Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0.
All right, I want to go ahead and mention, so through 2 drives of the game so far, Jared Warren's go-to receiver, if you've listened to most of the year, Tyler Haynes is the go-to guy. Tyler Haynes has not been out there in the first 2 drives. I don't think we're going to see him tonight, so we're going to have some other guys step up. Maybe that's going to be Sean Golden. He's got a lot of reps already this year, a lot of balls thrown his way. Caden Allen, we saw last week in the fourth quarter, 3 catches and a touchdown. Guys like Colton LeBeouf are going to also step up and help out more in the passing game.
All right, so it will be first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. First and 10, their own 25-yard line to start this drive. From the
trying to read it. We had a ball on outside. He turned to throw the bubble. Saw the defender there in the way, so he just tucked it and got up the field quickly. That was a good quick decision, good acceleration to get upfield and a nice 6-yard gain on first down.
All right, that will do it for first quarter action here from Woodlawn High School. We played one. It is Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. We are back after this timeout on the Yellow Jackets
Woodlawn Eye Clinic is your full-service eye care specialist. Dr. Hunter Bond and Dr. Chris Roten and their staff expertly handle all of your eye care needs. A former Jackets football player, Dr. Hunter Bond is proud to serve the Denham Springs community that gave so much to him. You can visit Bond Roten Eye Clinic at 222 Veterans Boulevard in Denham Springs or call 791-2020. That's Bond Roten Eye Clinic in Denham Springs with locations in Hammond and Amy.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Brendan Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, KOA Campground, the law office of IBL Graham, Ryan Ross, owner of support and patronage of these local businesses.
We get back in Yellow Jackets football. It is going to start of the second quarter here at Woodlawn High School. Horn from the shotgun will get the snap. He drops back, looks to throw, fires it downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Colton LaBeouf. As we are just underway here in second quarter action.
Jackets decide to take
Going to be second down and 10 for the Panthers. It is at their own 25-yard line. Price will look to the sideline. We've got a
that's going to be tough. Somebody lined up off sides on the Jacket defense.
Looks like it's offsides on Denham Springs.
We had someone line up offside, so someone got their helmet across the neutral zone. So after an incomplete pass, brought up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. We're going to give them 5 yards here. 2nd and 5.
That's the mirror box. That shouldn't be up. Sorry. Going to be second down for the Panthers. 2nd and 5 from their own 30-yard line. Ball is on the ground, and the Yellow Jackets are going to recover it. Is it Denham Springs ball? Waiting for it, and it is. Yellow Jackets recover it on the recovery.
Hold it here a second. There's going to be a discussion. That's either going to be an incomplete pass, or I think the quarterback may have kind of bobbled the snap. He never got full possession, so we may keep it. If they rule the quarterback got possession of the ball, that's a forward pass and not a fumble. But I think he kind of bobbled the snap. We're going to see what the referee's going to have to decide. The Woodlawn coaches are obviously arguing for that.
All right, it is Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. Waiting to see what the call is here as they get it set. We will step away for one moment, and we will be right back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
If your saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones Financial Advisors Scott Landry and Sims White can help. Stop by their office at 179 Del Orleans. That's Scott Landry and Sims White at Edward Jones, 179 Del Orleans, right across from the post office. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Right, so it will be Yellow Jackets ball as we had stepped away there for a moment. They sorted it out. It is Denham Springs football. It is going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. What happened on that play there, Mitch?
Britton Paul took it over the left side of the offensive line. Christian Ferguson and Cy Martin over there on the left side. Found a little bit of running room, picking up about 4 yards. So Jackets with great field position now. Woodlawn took a turnover, got a field goal out of it. We're on a similar spot of the field. Let's see what we can do with it.
Second down and 7 now for the Yellow Jackets. Going to be from the Woodlawn 25-yard line. Horn out of the shotgun, gets the snap. He will hand it off to Brent Paul, who bounces out to the outside and will slip down shy of the 20-yard line. So as soon as they mark him down, it's going to be 3rd and short for Yellow Jackets.
It's one of those plays I mentioned. Britton Paul, he's got a lot of speed. He's got a lot of good movement. Jukes out on the outside. He's got good vision. He was trying to make a safety miss, and he just lost his footing there. So still positive gain. 3rd and 4 for the Jackets. Probably 2-down territory right here.
All right, so it is 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets. Going to be 3rd and short. Ball is just shy of the 20-yard line. Put her at the 21. Here is the snap. Horn will take the handoff, will throw it in the backfield. It is going to be tackled for a loss. On the reception for the Yellow Jackets is going to be John Gaspard, and there's a loss on the play, brings up 4th down.
Horn tried to get it to Gaspard out there on the bubble. We faked it inside to Britton Paul, but the worst possible scenario was to lose yards. As I said, we would probably go for it on 4th down, but instead of playing 4th and 4 or 4th and 3, now we're back to 4th and 9.
All right, so we'll see what they do here. Looks like the Yellow Jackets will keep the offense out on the field. It is going to be 4th and 9 for Denham Springs. The ball is at the Woodlawn 29-yard line. As Jerry Horn will work it from the shotgun. Mitch, looks like the field is a little muddy out there. These white jerseys for the Yellow Jackets are definitely picking up some dirt. Here is Horn on 4th down. Drops back, looks to throw. Ball is tipped up in the air. It is going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. 9-11 left here in the first half. It is Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. We're back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston. The #1 choice in cleanup and restoration is Serve Pro of Livingston. Whether it's water damage, fire damage, mold, storm, or construction issues, let the highly trained professionals at Serve Pro of Livingston clean and restore your property and make it like it never happened. Serve Pro of Livingston is prepared for just about anything and is open 24/7, so Serve Pro is faster to any disaster. Serve Pro of Livingston, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs. Soon to be at the old Albertsons. Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston.
It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. 9-11 left here in this first half. They lead it by 3. Here is Price out of the shotgun, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, does a little shovel pass that is going to be incomplete. as the Yellow Jackets pressure was coming with Devin Mack getting in on the action.
Great job by the Jackets secondary, just not any room right there for Woodlawn to find open receivers. As the pass rush got to the quarterback, as Price tried to shovel it forward, like you said, had he had more arm strength on it, he did have a guy sitting there open because one of the linebackers left him to go make the tackle, but good job of the Jacket defense on first down.
All right, it is going to be second down for the Panthers. Here is the snap. We'll hand it off in the backfield to Jala. Jala will go forward and get no gain on the carry, maybe a yard at best.
James Gasper. James Gasper right there in the middle of the field, coming through with a big tackle right there. Definitely the MVP of the game so far for the Yellow Jackets. He's been all over the field, making all the tackles and doing a great job out there. So put Woodlawn in a really third and long situation and a great chance for the Jackets to make something happen defensively.
All right, so 3rd and 10 for the Panthers from their own 28-yard line. It will be Price from the shotgun. He will get the snap, drops back, looks to throw, fires it downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Mekhi Wilson, and it is 4th down for Woodlawn.
Once again, really good coverage by our Jacket cornerback. This time it's Jaden Washington. Just a little fade route, go route, guess you could say, but he had him really covered very well, very tightly. Quarterback had to try and throw it out toward the sideline. Really no room for anything to happen. So Jacket defense doing their job, pinning it back another 3 and out, and see if we can get good field position after the punt. You know, any ball that hits the ground tonight is not going to roll. You mix it forward, ball hits the ground, it gets like 1 yard of roll, and that's it. It's not going to hit the ground like we get sometimes at home on a turf. It rolls for 15 yards. Right. That's not happening tonight.
Great on the golf course, not so great here tonight. On 4th down, it'll be Tate to punt it away for the Panthers. Here is the punt. It is going to be over the Yellow Jackets' head, and it will roll back to the 25-yard line where the Panthers will down. It'll be 1st and 10. 8:03 left here in the first half. Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. Back after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Division are brought to you in part by Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, L. King Company, Danny Pauline with 5 Star Printing, Horace Wilkinson State Farm Insurance, Sports Clips, and Karam Inn. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. It will be from their own 25-yard line to start this drive with 8:03 left here in the first half. Jerry Horn from the shotgun will get the snap. We'll hand it off in the backfield to Brent Paul, trying to find some space at the 25, to the 30, 35. He's at the 40. Far sideline across midfield. At the 40, going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line of Woodlawn. That will be a Yellow Jackets first down, making it a Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill. Jackets first down. You can play pool at one of Big Mike's 3 big pool tables. That's a Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill.
Coach Fournier staying patient in the running game, and it paid off. That's our best running play we've had in a couple of weeks. Britton Paul, a little counter up to the left side. Great blocking by the offensive line. Got a good pull coming from the right guard to kick out the end. Good job blocking on the outside by Colin LeBuff, and then Britton Paul was able to show you his speed.
All right, so it is 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to put him out of bounds at the 43-yard line of Woodlawn, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Here's another handoff to Brenton Paul, and he will go forward. He'll pick up about a yard or 2 on the carry. So, as you just said there, Mitch, Yellow Jackets trying to be patient with the run game here and let that open up something for him here. You know, run, open up the pass.
Quite honestly, it may be needed because the footing on the field is not great. We haven't done anything in the passing game. Receivers are having a hard time getting out there and making good cuts on the route. Horn hasn't been able to get a good grip on the ball and make accurate passes yet, so maybe the running game has to carry us through right now.
All right, 2nd down and 8 for the Yellow Jackets now. Here's a handoff in the backfield. This time it is going to be, who's that checking in for us? Mitch, that is going to be 33. What's his first name?
I know, that's a new one for us right there.
That is going to be Grant Crane.
Yep, Grant Crane, your senior running back. I did see on the field before the game Slade Daigle, I believe, who's usually one of our running backs. He was not dressed out, so Grant Crane getting the call right here.
All right, so it will be 3rd and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. They will play it from the Woodlawn 40-yard line. Here is Horn from the shotgun. Ball is on the ground. Horn is going to have to pick it up, going to keep it himself now as he gets to the 40. And we tackled at the 37-yard line of the Panthers. Makes it 4th down now for the Yellow Jackets with 6:32 left here in this first half.
The center's hands may be getting a little bit slippery right there. Bryson McCabe, your sophomore center, that ball kind of rolled back to the quarterback. Horn did a great job of picking it up and getting positive yards. And so we did get it close enough to be able to get the 4th down. I think the Jackets can wait for the water break right here if they want a little extra timeout.
Yeah, it's a free timeout for you. Absolutely. You take this to the water break timeout, and it will give you, or the hydration break as they call it, it will get you a free timeout in a sense.
Well, we're getting to the line. We got, oh, there it is.
All right, so that brings us to our second Water Tree of Denham Springs hydration break. Hey, Mitch, how are you enjoying this lovely 40-degree weather?
40 degrees? What are you talking about, 40 degrees?
I'm talking about 40 degrees Celsius. You know that.
Oh, well, we certainly need to stay hydrated with that.
Yes, we do, and we will get hydrated at the Water Tree. That's Rollard Avenue in Denham Springs, making that 40-degree temperature more tolerable. We are back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
Welcome back in Yellow Jackets football. That will do it for the Water Tree of Denham Springs hydration break. 5:59 left here in this first half. It is Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. And it is going to be a 4th down for the Yellow Jackets, 4th and 5. See if the Yellow Jackets can convert. Horn will be out of the shotgun. He will get the snap. Will hand it off to Brenton Paul, who is going to be hit immediately for no gain. That is going to be a turnover on downs. Panthers will take over, 1st and 10.
Woodlawn got pressure from the backside where we had guards pulling to try and kick out the right defensive end, and a Woodlawn rusher was able to get through that gap that the guard had left from and hit us in the backfield. So a promising drive is going to stall out.
All right, coming up, Mitch, coming up at the half, it'll be the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report. It'll be John Fine and Mitch Covington. So I had to go in the Sports Center Yellow Jackets warm-up. Mitch is going to have to go in the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report.
I can't get any popcorn at halftime?
No popcorn. No popcorn for you.
Save some money.
That's it. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They will start this drive at their own 42-yard line. Here is Price, and we've got a flag on the play. Or it's going to be offsides.
Yeah, somebody's offside. The defense again.
5-yard penalty brings up 1st down and 5.
5-yard penalty against the Yellow Jackets for encroachment, and it'll be 1st and 5 now for the Panthers at their own 47-yard line. It is going to be Price out of the shotgun. He has Jala in the backfield. Jala will wait for the snap. Here it is. He will roll to his right on the run. Pressure coming. Going to throw it downfield. It is going to be caught at the Denham Springs 38-yard line. On the catch right there. That is going to be McBrown on the carry for the Panthers. 1st down, Woodlawn.
Yeah, he found a little hole in the Jacket defense right there. I was watching him run his route. He kind of stuttered to the outside for a moment and just worked right up the seam, and the Jackets were working a zone coverage, it looked like, and he found a spot right between safeties and linebackers, and a good job by Price to find him.
Yep, that was Ryan Brown on the reception for the Panthers. That'll be 1st and 10. Denham Springs 38-yard line now. Here is a quarterback keeper to Price. Price gets to the 35. The 30 still on his feet. And he is still on his feet as he breaks free at the 15-yard line. Will be pushed out of bounds around the 10. We'll see where they mark him down, but it could be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
That was very close to a touchdown. Lucas Gillen, the Yellow Jacket safety, was able to reach out and get a hand on the back of the jersey of Price and at least slow him down and spin him around toward the sideline, or he was about to accelerate past everyone for a touchdown. So Woodlawn's in business right here at about the 12-yard line of the Jackets, but if we can hold strong, keep them to a field goal, we're still within a touchdown.
All right, so it is going to be, it's not going to be first and goal, going to be first and 10. Looks like it's going to be from the 14, we'll check it, the 13-yard line of Denham Springs now for the Panthers. Here is Price looking to throw towards the end zone, taking a shot. It is going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Mekhi Wilson, and Yellow Jackets may have gotten away with a little bit of tugging there.
Yeah, we had a hand on the back of the jersey, maybe Jaden Washington. I don't know if he affected anything from the receiver, but I know that Washington was lost with the ball in the air and couldn't find it, and the Woodlawn receiver had a chance to get his hands on it, but he wasn't able to bring it in. I'm not sure if he was tugging on the jersey, but we did see a little hand on the jersey for sure, though.
Yeah, definitely looked like a little something there, and the Yellow Jackets, luckily, are not flagged for it, so it will be 2nd and 10 now from the Denham Springs 13-yard line for the Panthers. It will be Price, pistol formation. Here is the snap. We'll hand it off to Jala. Jala goes up the middle, tries to break it to the right, and will go down at the 11-yard line. Be 3rd down now for the Panthers.
A little missed opportunity there. Football popped out. So that was a fumble, but one of the Woodlawn offensive linemen hopped on and was able to make the recovery for Woodlawn. Once again, going to call his name one more time, James Gaspard with another big stop at the line of scrimmage. A great job of filling the hole and making a strong tackle.
Not to be confused with John Gaspard.
John's a little taller.
Going to be 3rd and 10 for the Panthers as he got no gain on the previous play. I thought he got about a yard or two, but it will be 3rd and 10. Here is Price looking to throw towards the end zone. It is going to be incomplete. Off the hands of the Yellow Jackets. Almost made a catch there. That is going to be Jacob Deal for Denham Springs. Thank you there, Mitch. That was a nice spot. And the Yellow Jackets with a hand on the ball stops maybe a touchdown pass right there.
Definitely stopped the touchdown pass. Good little play action, sneaking a tight end through the middle. But Jacob Deal, our junior safety, read it and got his hands over, was able to get over there and get his hands on the football and knock it away. And so the defense did hold firm. Going to force another field goal attempt right here. And so as long as we can keep them to 3, give us a chance to get a touchdown and be back on top.
I'm going to call this, what, 29, 30-yarder?
Right at 30 yards,
yep,
correct.
Right at 30 yards. Ball is lined up on
Woodlawn needs a timeout. They didn't have enough people on the field.
Yep. All right, so Woodlawn will take a timeout. It is 4:21 left here in the first half. Woodlawn 3, Denham Springs 0. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Bank Plus, together with Zelle, makes it easy to send money straight from your smartphone to friends, family, the yard guy, babysitters, or millions of others with access to Zelle. So yeah, pretty much anyone. And of course, they can all send you money too. Settle that dinner tab with Zelle. It's free, fast, and secure. And right in the Bank Plus mobile app. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back in, Yellow Jackets football. 30-yard attempt for the Panthers here. It is Clayton Tate to attempt the 30-yarder. It is a timeout by the Panthers. I believe that is their second of the half, Mitch? Try to help me out here. Maybe
I think it may be the first, though.
Yeah, I was thinking of the
hydration breaks.
Yeah, the hydration breaks. Yep, you're right. All right, so Tate, here is the snap. Hold is down, kick is up. It is through the uprights, and the 30-yarder by Clayton Tate is good. He is 2 for 2 on the night, and we now move with 4:16 left here in this first half. It is Woodlawn 6, Denham Springs 0, and we're back after this quick timeout. It is Yellow Jackets football.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
So you're walking back in. It is Yellow Jackets football. It is a 30-yard field goal. Clayton Tate, 2 for 2 on the night, and puts the Panthers up 6-0. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. 4:16 left here in this first half. Mitch, yet again, the Yellow Jackets slow offensively. Try to get something going, stall out, but twice Woodlawn has gotten deep into your territory, and you're able to hold them to a field goal. You got to give your hats off to this defense.
The defense is playing strong. Woodlawn did make a little drive downfield, got in the red zone, but we held them out and forced another field goal, so we're only down 6. One good drive, one big play, and we could be on top before the half.
Landry and Paul back to receive for the Yellow Jackets. Here is a kick from Tate, end over end. It is going to be fielded right about the goal line to the 5-10. He's at the 15. That is going to be Enzo on the return, I believe. Is that right, Enzo Landry?
It was, and we barely got to the 20. A little disappointed in that, hoping we get back to maybe at least to the 30. But Woodlawn's kickoff coverage has been very strong, as we've only gotten about to the 22 and 20-yard line on our return. So 80 yards away from the end zone, but plenty of time. No reason to rush downfield at the moment. Let's just pick up some first downs, get across midfield, and then see if we can get in a scoring position.
All right, those of y'all who are joining us on at DS Jacket Vision as we are trying to bring this one to you here, just understand we are in some really tough circumstances here tonight. We are out in the crowd. We're trying to do our best. We've got some of the audio issues ironed out, so hopefully we'll be set for the rest of this one. Thanks for joining us. That is at DS Jacket Vision. Here is Horn. It'll be a handoff in the backfield to Paul. Up the middle, gets across the 25, be shy of the 30-yard line, but a nice first down run right there, Brenton Paul.
It's kind of interesting. I swear that was the same play that we ran on 4th and 4 and couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage on, but when Woodlawn is crammed up in there on 4th and short, they got a lot of guys in the line of scrimmage. Now we got them backed off on 1st and 10. Same play, got 7 yards, different result. Good job by Brenton Paul and that offensive line.
2nd down and 3. Yellow Jackets, their own 29-yard line. Here is Horn from the shotgun. Here is a snap. Another handoff to Paul, who gets across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Should be enough for a first down, and it is. Make that a Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill Jackets first down. At Big Mike's, check out the Denham Springs Sports Hall of Fame. It's a Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill.
Brenton Paul starting to find a little bit of running room. The last 2 drives, we're getting some positive plays, maybe wearing down the Woodlawn defense a little bit. Offensive line is starting to pick up the guys and find a little running room for the guys in the backfield.
All right, so 1st and 10 now for Denham Springs. It will be from their own 33-yard line. Horn waits for the snap, gets it out of the shotgun, looks to throw. He does. That is going to be incomplete, out of bounds. And his intended receiver was Sean Goldman.
Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, just not a lot happening there. We tried to run a little 5 hitch, and had Horn put it on the money, it would have been picked off. But I think Horn saw the defender, kind of had it covered. He just threw it high and wide to make sure we took an incomplete pass and lived to play another down. But very good coverage out there by the Woodlawn cornerback, Keelan Saunier.
All right, so make it 2nd down and 10. Denham Springs, their own 33-yard line. Horn from the shotgun, waits for the snap. He will get it. He will tuck it into Brenton Paul, and Paul will go tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Will get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Make it 3rd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
You know, I think in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, we have 1 completion for about -5 yards. So now would be a great time to get our first positive play in the passing game. 3rd and 10. Would really love to get a first down and get out near midfield and keep this drive going and not give it back to Woodlawn before the half is out.
Will be 3rd down and 10. Denham Springs, their own 33-yard line now with 2:40 left here in this first half, trailing Woodlawn 6-0. Horn from the shotgun will get the snap. He drops back. He has pressure coming, and the ball is going to be loose on the ground. And the Yellow Jackets recovered. I believe they did, but it is going to be 4th and long now at Denham Springs.
Good job by offensive lineman to hop on top of that before Horn could release it. Gets hit from the backside, and the ball comes out. Very dangerous spot. We definitely don't want to go down 2 scores before half. And so hopefully Trent Harrison give us another good punt. Had a good job, the last couple of weeks here. Jackson Ward snapping the ball back to
the Yellow Jackets.
Trenton Harrison, and see if we can flip the field.
All right, so it puts us right at 2 minutes of the clock stopped here in this first half. It is Harrison to punt it away on 4th down. Here is the punt. It's a spiral punt back to the Woodlawn 33-yard line. It is touched by the Panthers, and the Yellow Jackets, I believe, are going to have recovered it, and they do. Going to be first down, Denham Springs. So a break right there by the Yellow Jackets, as they will keep possession now as the ball. We talked about it being slippery earlier, and some ball handling. So it turns out for the Yellow Jackets right there, we'll have it 1st and 10 into Woodlawn territory.
Good snap by Jackson Ward. Great punt by Trenton Harrison. That ball was a good spiral, nice tight spiral, brought the returner back, and as he dropped it, Quentin Clay flying down the field. He's a really fast kid, and he was getting down the field. As soon as that ball hit the ground, he was able to get to it first and give the Jackets great field position. Hopefully we can get something here before half.
All right, so it is 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 1:44 left here in this first half. They will start at 1st and 10 at the Woodlawn 30-yard line. Here is a handoff in the backfield, back to the line of scrimmage. Is that going to be Crane again on the carry for the Yellow Jackets?
Yes. Yeah, Crane's in the game now. Minute and 34.
Crane on the carry.
Jackets have all 3 timeouts.
Gain of a yard. Second down and
going to have to probably complete a pass or 2 here to punch it in the end zone. Just going to have somebody step up and make a play. Remember, Tylen Haynes not in the game for the Jackets tonight.
That's right. Leading receiver out for Denham Springs. It will be 2nd and 9, Yellow Jackets. Here is the handoff from the backfield to Brent Paul, looking for some room. He's at the 25, and he will be tackled shy of the 20-yard line. We'll see where they mark it down. It's going to be 3rd and short, I believe.
We do get the timeout here, yep.
All right, got a timeout on the field. We will take it with them as well. 1:02 left here, first half. It is Woodlawn 6, Denham Springs 0. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
You already know that State Farm agent Brandy Robertson offers great service. But what you probably didn't know is that State Farm also has surprisingly great rates on auto insurance. In fact, customers call them jaw-dropping. And the surprise isn't reserved for just some. State Farm agent Brandy Robertson has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Denham Springs. Visit betterwithbrandy.net for your surprisingly great rates today. Just be sitting down when you do. Brandy Robertson, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
All right, so we welcome back in. Yellow Jackets football, 1:01 left here in the first half. Woodlawn 6, Denham Springs 0. And the Yellow Jackets really got to find something here, Mitch. You really want to punch it in here. You defer to the second half. You could do the old double dip, as we like to say. So a score right here goes a long way for Denham Springs.
It really would, and just momentum before the half. The offense really hasn't got a lot going, but we got a big play out of the special teams and was able to get it down the field. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. So I know we have 2 chances here to pick up these 2 yards that we need. And a minute left with 2 timeouts. We should be in okay shape with the clock.
All right, 3rd and short for the Yellow Jackets. It is Horn out of the shotgun. We'll hand it off in the backfield. Picking up the first down and more on the carry. That time for the Yellow Jackets going to be Landry Enzo. Yeah, so now seeing him get into the backfield.
1st and 10.
Now the Jackets are going to go quick here.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill. Jackets first down. It is happy hour all day on Sundays. That is at Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 3 to 7 every other day. Horn on 1st and 10, 20-yard line of the Panthers. That is going to be a handoff again to Enzo, as he will get to about the 16-yard line. So Yellow Jackets now under a minute left here in this half, trying to punch one in.
A little bit of power run here by Enzo, and he's showing some strong legs in there, pushing the pile forward as he gets hit.
All right, we are now under 30 seconds, or right at 32. Well, clock is now stopped. Now it's picking up. Here is the handoff. Again, there's going to be a tackle in the backfield. There's going to be to the 15-yard line. That is Enzo again. And there's going to be a timeout on the field. Yellow Jackets will take it with 21 seconds left. We will come back for the conclusion of this first half on Yellow Jackets football back after this.
It's announced the opening of our newest clinic location in Watson. We are located at 32871 Highway 16 at the corner of Amy Church Road and Highway 16. And don't forget about our Denham Springs Clinic located at 145 Aston Square next to Spectrum Fitness Club. At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete and everyone.
As we welcome back in Yellow Jackets football, it is going to be 21 seconds here. We were just talking here in the break. The play clock that you were seeing on your screen is the same one we have here in the stadium, and it seems to be glitchy. It's glitching. So maybe they had the same issues we had earlier before the game.
I watched it earlier in the game. I noticed that it might go from 24 seconds down to 22. It might skip a second, but I mean it might take 2 seconds to get there, but you just don't see it. Which could come into play because it's down to 21 with just a couple of plays left. Jackets at 3rd and long, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
Yep, going to be 3rd, and we'll call it 3rd and 8 from the 16-yard line of Woodlawn. It will be Horn out of the shotgun. 21 seconds left here in the half. They trail by 6. Horn looks to throw, throws it towards the end zone. It is going to be cut for the touchdown. Yellow Jackets with the touchdown on the reception. Colton LaBeouf, touchdown, Denham Springs.
That was Colton LaBeouf. What a great play. He didn't have a lot of separation from the Woodlawn defender. Jerry Horn kept it on the outside away from the defender, and LaBeouf went up and was able to snag it and bring it down and hold on, maintain control in the end zone. So there's the big play the Jackets were looking for on the offensive end. 6-6, pending the extra point.
All right, so it will send out Jonathan Bravo to attempt the extra point with 13 seconds left here in this first half, and we've got a offsides call against the Panthers. So we would have to distance to the goal. So
the Panthers.
See what would you send the offense out here and try to pound it in?
I don't think so here at 6-6. Remember a week or so ago against Hammond, 2 weeks ago, they jumped off twice. So we would have been inside the one. I for sure would have gone for 2 then. But this is an important point. 6-6. Let's go ahead and try and get this one. We know Woodlawn would jam a lot of guys in there, even if the ball is only on the 1.5-yard line. Running room hasn't been that easy to come by. So let's try and get this kick in and take a lead before the half.
And it will be no rest for Colton LaBeouf, catches the touchdown, and that will be the holder for Jonathan Bravo's extra point attempt. Here is a snap. It is a bad snap. Bravo is going to have to pick the ball up, and he will be hit. Extra point is no good. 13 seconds left here in the first half. It is a tie ball game. Denham Springs 6, Woodlawn 6. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacksonvision, are brought to you in part by Forest Grove Plantation, Liberty Auto Sales, Shane Landry Closing Attorney, Milestone Title, Triton Outpatient Clinic, Modad 1 Individual Sewage Treatment System, and Duke Seafood and Steakhouse. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
As we welcome back in, it is Yellow Jackets football. It brings us to the Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance scoring drive for Auto, Home, and Health. It is Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance. Team members include Amanda Cook, Pauline Incardis, Nikki Giachetti, Jana Goins, Justin Summerall, and Christina Watson. Visit betterwithbrandy.net. Mitch, what do you got for us?
That was a 30-yard scoring drive after Quentin Clay had recovered the muff punt by Woodlawn. It only took 1:31 seconds off the clock. And with 13 seconds left in the first half, a 16-yard touchdown from Jerry Horn to Colton LaBeouf gives the score 6-6 as the extra point was unsuccessful. But if LaBeouf was going to drop one of those, I'd rather him drop the extra point and catch the 6-pointer on the play before.
That is the Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance scoring drive. It will be Bravo to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Ball is on the ground again. Now the Panthers will toss it back to a returner, and he is going to be tackled at the 25-yard line as the clock will stop with 5 seconds left here in this first half.
So the Panthers will take over first.
So I imagine they'll go out.
That was pretty exciting. I don't know if the Woodlawn coaches wanted to see him pitch that one back after dropping it, but they got away with it. 5 seconds left in the half.
Yep, so Panthers will send the offense out, and I imagine they would take a knee here and just try to get to the half, but you never know. We've seen some crazier things, Mitch.
And this is normally my time where I'm starting to get ready to go grab some popcorn, but I'm not going to get any popcorn. I'm going to stick around, and John Fine and I are going to have a little conversation about some junior high football.
Good luck. Good luck and God bless.
All right, so Woodlawn going to take a knee right here.
Yeah. Looks like they got the victory formation out there, meaning they will just kneel this one and take it to the half. Here is the snap. Price will take the knee, and that will do it for first half action here from Woodlawn High School. That will send us to the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report, brought to you by Sunshine Cleaners. Sunshine Cleaners looks forward to being your go-to cleaners for all of your dry, cleaning, and laundry needs. Sunshine Cleaners, family-owned and operated. That is in Denham Springs, Walker, and Live Oak, with locations in Baton Rouge. We head to the half, and we are tied up at 6 apiece here from Woodlawn High School. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Von Roten Eye Clinic is your full-service eye care specialist. Dr. Hunter Bond and Dr. Chris Roten and their staff expertly handle all of your eye care needs. A former Jackets football player, Dr. Hunter Bond is proud to serve the Denham Springs community that gave so much to him. You can visit Von Roten Eye Clinic at 222 Veterans Boulevard in Denham Springs or call 791-2020. That's Von Roten Eye Clinic in Denham Springs, with locations in Hammond and Ames.
Go ahead, Judge.
Keep going, Lamine.
No pain, no gain might apply to football, but not your teeth. If you have toothache pain, gain relief with Dr. Michael Shirola. Emergencies are seen the same day. Dr. Shirola and his staff treat all phases of dentistry, including Zoom whitening procedures. Michael Shirola was an all-state Denham football and baseball player, and you'll feel all world by visiting him. Call 665-3100. or visit Dr. Sharola in Watson next to the post office.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
Your local sporting goods store in Livingston Parish for over 40 years is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all of your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. Plus, Sportin' Center has all of your brand names like Adidas and Russell Athletic. And Sportin' Center offers one-on-one customer service. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, and laser engraving. And they can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range in Denham Springs.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by You Safe and Lock, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, District Court Judge Brian Abel, Coconut Willie's Factory, Sport Clips, and Safe Voyage Tattoo. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Quick and Handy Cleaners is now Sunshine Cleaners. The name has changed, but not the same great service you've received throughout the years. Hats off to Scooter and Kay Keene for everything they've done to help the Livingston Parish community. The Moore family at Sunshine Cleaners has been in business since 1995 and looks forward to offering the same great service with the same great staff you've come to rely on. Family owned and operated, that's Sunshine Cleaners. Denham Springs, Walker, and Live Oak, and locations in Baton Rouge.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Big Mike's has burgers, steaks, seafood, pizza, salad, sides, and desserts, 37 TVs, and Big Mike's is open late after the games. Live music on the weekends, locally owned and operated by Denham Springs High School graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Check out the Denham Springs Athletics Hall of Fame at Big Mike's. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 123 Ascom Square in Denham, or delivery through Waiter or Grubhub.
Welcome back in. It is the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report. Tie ball game here from Woodlawn High School. It is 6 apiece as we are at the half. Josh Ward alongside John Fine now. And John, go ahead and tell us how that first half played out, please.
The Jackets fumble the ball away on their first possession. Woodlawn takes over at the 29-yard line. The Panthers convert a 4th and 6 at the Denham Springs 25. Price with a 19-yard run to the 6. The Jackets defense holds up, and they force a field goal attempt. It's good by Tate from 27 yards out. 3-0 Woodlawn with 5:15 remaining to be played in the first quarter. That's the score at the end of the first quarter, 3-0 Woodlawn. One score for Woodlawn then, as the Jackets defense once again holds deep inside its own territory, but Tate kicks a 29-yard field goal with 4:16 left. It is 6-0 Woodlawn. Then the Jackets have a terrific punt, and the returner is hit and fumbles. Clay recovers for the Jackets. Denham then takes it 30 yards in 1:31 seconds, culminating in a 16-yard touchdown pass. Horn to LaBeouf. Extra point is no good. 6-6 is the score with 13 seconds left, and that's our halftime score, Josh.
All right, thank you, John. Coming up after this quick timeout, there's going to be John Fine and Mitch Covington. What you going to talk about?
We're going to talk about Denham Springs High School, Denham Springs Junior High School football. Mitch is the head coach there when he's not calling Yellow Jackets football with you, Josh. And we're going to find out all about this important feeder school by talking to Coach Covington in a few moments.
All right, we are at the half. It is Woodlawn 6, Denham Springs 6 from Woodlawn High School. Back with more after this on the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report on Yellow Jackets football.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
Personal injury?
Boyer, A-Bear, and On-Gel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, A-Bear, and On-Gel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, A-Bear, and On-Gel.
one law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Aber, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small-town values, big city results. Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacksonvision, are brought to you in part by Shay Landry, closing attorney, Milestone Title, Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, KOA Campground, Ryan Ross, owner, OK Computers and Auto Sales, and Dr. Chip Bankston and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Hey, it's Max Sellers from Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Sellers Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Sellers Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston. The number one choice in cleanup and restoration is Serve Pro of Livingston. Whether it's water damage, fire damage, mold, storm, or construction issues, let the highly trained professionals at Serve Pro of Livingston clean and restore your property and make it like it never happened. Serve Pro of Livingston is prepared for just about anything and is open 24/7, so Serve Pro is faster to any disaster. Serve Pro of Livingston, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs. Soon to be at the old Albertsons. Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston.
Halftime of Yellow Jackets football. It's the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report. My name is John Fine, producer of Yellow Jackets football broadcasts. We are tied in 6, Denham Springs and Woodlawn. And before we talk to Mitch Covington in his capacity as head football coach of Denham Springs Junior High School football, Mitch, will you indulge me in giving a shout out? Can I give a shout out?
Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to your mom and your dad who are tuning in, Mitch.
Oh, my mom's always tuning in. She's paying attention every week. She gets a link for the game, and she's always watching.
And in case you were not aware, that's the handsome one. That's your son. Let's
a little bit taller.
Out.
I've grown a little bit since you last saw me, I think.
There you go. Mitch, I tell you what, every single play, there's a jacket in motion. Now, I'm talking about in the broadcasting booth. You and Josh are moving all over the place. Clint Kubiak has nothing on you guys. Very tough circumstances. You guys are doing a great job.
We're working hard tonight. We're back here behind the Denham High coaches. We obviously don't want to block their view. They need to see what they have going on. Coach Womack's up here making sure he's got a good eye on the field. And so I'm leaning over rails. Josh is peeking over on the other side. We're looking between the coaches sometimes and doing the best we can.
All right, tell us what it's like to be coaching the Denham Springs Junior High School Yellow Jackets.
You know, I'm having a great time. 2017, I finished up coaching at Denham Springs High School, decided to come down with Coach Brian Wax, Mr. Brian Wax was the principal, and he hired me at Denham Springs Junior High, and I started as head football coach there, so I've been there since 2017, and it's fun to teach those guys at a younger level, and then watch those guys at a little bit more basic level of football. And then as they grow forward and they move on up into high school, I love watching these guys as they get up to become sophomores, juniors, and seniors on the high school team, and watch them on Friday nights. And I've been doing this broadcast for 4 years, and I'm going to be honest, the first couple of years, a lot of Jubilee Park kids, a lot of Southside Buccaneers were scoring touchdowns and throwing touchdowns. Andrew Goodwin was one of my guys, and he was one that scored some touchdowns those early years. But now we got a few of the skill guys from Denham Springs Junior High out there in the field making some plays, and I'm really excited when those guys do a great job.
So the biggest difference between coaching junior high players and coaching at the varsity level is that you're doing more teaching for the junior high kids?
Definitely, and you got to start at a more basic level. With the high school kids, they've seen a lot more football. They've seen a lot more different types of offenses. And so, like, when you talk to a 7th grader or 8th grader and you're talking about this team's in a wing T formation, well, they don't have any idea what a wing T formation is. Wing T's kind of faded out. Some of the high school kids might not even know that, but when you say, hey, they're running a basic power play off tackle, that may not mean anything to a 7th or 8th grader. So you really got to show them those things, and you start at a very basic level. But the more experience they get, the more time they play, the more techniques we try to show them and some terminology that's similar to what the high school does. When they advance up to the 9th grade level or JV level or varsity level, hopefully those guys have a good background of what they've seen before.
Mitch, you're a former standout Jack in football and baseball player.
I don't know if anyone's ever called me a standout, but I'll say former player.
Okay, come on, you're being modest now. And let me make a baseball analogy to you. In minor league baseball, certainly every batter wants to have a hit, every pitcher wants to have a strikeout, and the team wants to win. But their cause of doing business is to develop players. That's the most important thing. Now, you're developing future Denham Springs Yellow Jackets, but I'd imagine winning is more important for you than in minor league baseball.
A little bit. It's like I said, the ultimate goal, at the end of the day, you want these kids to be better. You want them to where they started, to have a good basic groundwork, fundamentals in football. You want to be able to advance so they can move on to the next level, if they get to the high school level and play football. However, at the same time, we put in a lot of days of practice. We're out there working hard. These guys out there, my team, we start the week before school starts, so it's hot in July, the last week of July when we get started with practice, and those guys work hard, and you want to see them rewarded on the field. You want to see them scoring touchdowns. You want to see them making tackles, and so winning does come into effect. I'm never going to say that winning isn't important at all. Sometimes you develop a good winning attitude by winning over and over, and so that does come into effect, but in the big scheme of things, you want those guys to progress from when they're in 7th grade and they move on to 9th grade, that they're ready to handle high school football.
Mitch, would you mind hanging around and continuing to contort your body in the second half and calling color commentary expertly? Is that okay?
I definitely would. I think doing a little stretching here in the commercial breaks to make sure I can lean out and hold on with one hand and look around the coaching staff in front of us and try and get an eye on the field.
We're tied at 6, Denham Springs and Woodlawn. He is Mitch Covington. I'm John Fine. It is more of the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report after this pause on Yellow Jackets football.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Dentistry, Mr. Gabby's Pizza, Cypress Pharmacy, Burning Lotus Tattoo of Denham Springs, the Law Office of Ivy L. Graham, and Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Brandy Robertson is right here in Denham Springs to help you select the right protection at the right price. Brandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Brandy Robertson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want a good deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
No pain, no gain might apply to football, but not your teeth. If you have toothache pain, gain relief with Dr. Michael Sharola. Emergencies are seen the same day. Dr. Sharola and his staff treat all phases of dentistry, including Zoom whitening procedures. Michael Shirola was an all-state Denham football and baseball player, and you'll feel all world by visiting him. Call 665-3100 or visit Dr. Shirola in Watson next to the post office.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision are brought to you in part by Danny Powling of 5 Star Printing, Horace Wilkinson State Farm Insurance, Rustic Home Outlet and Mattress Express Outlet, Sport Clips, DJ Pawn and Gun, Livingston Parish Clerk and Court Jason Harris, and L. King Company. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Welcome back in, Sunshine Cleaners halftime report. We are tied here at 6 apiece from Woodlawn High School. I almost wanted to say Yellow Jacket Stadium again, but we are here at Woodlawn High School. So as we get ready to wrap up the half here, just a couple minutes left until the second half gets underway. Mitch, you're able to punch one at the end there. You missed the extra point, so you lose that, but you're still tied in the game, so you can just flush the first half, start over again, reset this thing, you get the ball to start the second half, establish yourself right here, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to pat ourselves on the back right here. We were talking when the Jackets were on defense with 4 minutes left, and we held them to a field goal. We said if we can hold them to a field goal here, that gives us maybe one big play or one good drive, and we can take the lead we hoped in the game. Well, we got 2 big plays, the great punt and then the good punt recovery by fumble recovery by Quentin Clay, and it led to the big pass over there by Jerry Horn to Colton LaBeouf. There was our 2 big plays. Didn't get the extra point, but we are back all square, so got it to 6-6, and we're in good shape as we get to the second half. We are going to take the second half possession.
That's right.
Start with the football.
Which is going to be huge. So put your coaching hat on here. What's your keys to the second half for the Yellow Jackets to get out of here with the win? Because we need this one.
Well, we did start finding some room in the running game there in the second quarter. The last 2 drives we had, Brenton Paul was picking up some good chunk yards in the running game, so that's been very positive. We're going to have to hit some passes here, there, somewhere in the second half. The footing is really bad. The ball gets slippery too. Now you see this slipping around for a lot of guys, not just Denham kids. It's happening to Woodlawn quarterbacks and their snaps as well. So that's going to be an issue. Make sure we protect the football. Turnovers. That's been a big issue for us on the offensive side. If we can protect the ball, not turn it over, I think we're going to move the ball enough. We started finding some running room right there just to make a couple of plays, and that defense keep holding strong in there.
Absolutely. So we will take our final timeout. When we come back here, we'll be ready for second half action. Stay with us. We're back to wrap up the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program, to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
Welcome back in. That will do it for the Sunshine Cleaners halftime report, brought to you by Sunshine Cleaners. At Sunshine Cleaners, they look forward to being your go-to cleaners for all of your dry cleaning and laundry needs. Sunshine Cleaners, they are family-owned and operated. Denham Springs, Walker, and Live Oak, with locations in Baton Rouge as well. So get ready to start the third quarter here from Woodlawn. Great to have you along with us. For all of you who have been joining us here at DS Jacket Vision tonight, we appreciate your patience as we are just in some really adverse conditions here. But the next 3 weeks, we will be in the sweet confines of Yellow Jacket Stadium. Here is the kickoff for the second half from Woodlawn. It is Clayton Tate. Ball hits the mud, picked up at the 10. He's at the 15, the 20, still on the feet, 25-yard line. That is going to be Landry on the return. I keep saying Enzo. His name is Enzo Landry, but Enzo Landry on the return there. Mitch, first down for the Yellow Jackets. Decent return.
Yeah, we chuckled earlier. I think when your first name is Enzo, I think all your life you're going to go by Enzo. Yes. That's a good name that everybody's going to call you, and they know you by that. Nice, unique name there. But a good return. Got it out across the 30-yard line, so pretty decent field position here for the Jackets.
All right, so it will be 1st and 10. Denham Springs, they will start this drive at their own 33-yard line. It is going to be a handoff in the backfield and getting some positive yards for the Yellow Jackets. That's going to be Brenton Paul on the carry. Picks up about 5 yards, Mitch.
A little bit of an adjustment there. A lot of times on those counter plays, we're pulling guards and tackles, and we've mentioned sometimes those defensive linemen, when a guard pulls, is able to shoot through. Well, we pulled a tight end and an H-back. Josh Hogan Sr. is in there on the offensive side, and Peyton Puffer leading the way on that run play.
All right, so it's going to be second down now for the Yellow Jackets. It is going to be a handoff to Paul. Paul gets to the 40-yard line, the 45, to midfield, and be pushed out of bounds about midfield. That will be a Yellow Jackets first down. So you know what that is. That is the Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill Jackets first down. Check out the check out the Denham Springs Sports Hall of Fame. That is at Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill.
Once again, we're not pulling linemen. We're pulling backs out of the backfield. Josh Hogan, we got more big guys in the game, and then also Peyton Puffer once again with 2 good blocks on that last play.
First and 10, 49-yard line now for the Yellow Jackets. Here is a handoff to Paul. Paul will get across midfield into Woodlawn territory as he's going to be brought down at the 47-yard line.
Good drive moving right now for the Jackets. We are finding some running room. Brenton Paul picking up some good positive yards, moving the ball forward. So one of our adjustments seem to be less 4 wide receiver sets and a couple of more fullbacks in the backfield.
All right, so it is going to be second, and we'll call it 2nd and 6 for Denham Springs. Woodlawn, 47-yard line. Here is Horn out of the shotgun. We'll hand it off to Paul, wrapped up in the backfield for a loss on the plays. They will put him down right at midfield.
Yeah, they got us on that one. We weren't able to get the pull and the kick out on the end. He shot through the backfield pretty quickly right there. So a good play by the Woodlawn defensive lineman, Chase Walker.
All right, so it brings up third down now for the Yellow Jackets. Opening drive of the second half from Woodlawn High School. We are tied up at 6 apiece. Family Radio 91.9 FM on the web at johnfineproductions.com and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. Whichever way you're getting us, great to have you along with us here for tonight's contest. On third and 9 from midfield. Horn looks to throw, has pressure coming, he escapes it. Now he's going to step back and fire. It's going to be incomplete. Woodlawn 45-yard line. His pressure was just coming, and Horn lucky to get rid of that one.
Yeah, he maybe had time a little bit initially, but good coverage by the Woodlawn secondary. And so as you looked for about a third receiver, the rush started working to him. But here, an old saying in football is you want to end each drive with a kick, whether it's an extra point, a field goal, or maybe a punt. That means you're not turning the ball over. A good drive to move it out to midfield. If we can punt them back, maybe play some field position right here in the game with this muddy field. Field position is a big issue.
Yes, it is, and they could swap it right here. It'll be Trent Harrison to punt it away on 4th and about 8 for Denham Springs from the Woodlawn 49-yard line. Here is a snap. Harrison will get the punt away. It is going to hit at the 20-yard line. We'll roll back to about the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers after this quick timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
14-yard line. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Big Mike's has burgers, steaks, seafood, pizza, salad, sides, and desserts. 37 TVs, and Big Mike's is open late after the games. Live music on the weekends. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs High School graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Check out the Denham Springs Athletics Hall of Fame at Big Mike's. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 123 Ascom Square in Denham, or delivery through Waiter or Grubhub.
As we welcome back in, Yellow Jackets football, 9:44 left, third quarter action here from Woodlawn High School. We are tied at 6 apiece. It is going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They will start this drive, I believe it's at their own 14-yard lines where they marked it down. It'll be Price from the shotgun. Ball is on the ground. There's a flag out as well. Yellow Jackets recovered. That is Darius Scott with the recovery, but we'll have to wait to see what the flag is about.
Well, that was similar to what we saw before, where the Jackets recovered the fumble, and they're giving they're going to give the Jackets football.
First down, Yellow Jackets. Darius Scott with the fumble recovery. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Their best field position or starting field position, that is, of the night for Denham Springs. Now, Mitch, what do you got to do right here? Punch it in.
Well, I'm just going to talk about this. Normally, the guys over the last 7-8 years don't hand the ball off on these sweeps. They flip them forward, and if you drop it, it's an incomplete pass. I did think the first one before seemed like the quarterback bobbled the snap, so it could have been a fumble away. I think he caught that one. We got a break on that call, but, hey, we'll take it.
We will take it.
Now, what are you going to do with the break? We got about 10-yard line. We got to finish it off. Take advantage of it.
Yep, so it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. They will have it 1st and 10. 11-yard line to start this one for Denham Springs. And here we are go. 9:39 left here in the third quarter. Jerry Horn will work it from the shotgun. Here is the snap. We'll hand it off to Paul. Paul bounces out to the outside. Gets to the 10-yard line. We brought down inside the 10-yard line. Looks like they'll put him down about the 9. We'll see where the spot is, but it'll be 2nd down for the Yellow Jackets.
Really good block there by Jackson Martin, your senior offensive lineman. He helped to seal the edge so Brenton Paul could get to the corner and pick up a few good yards for us.
All right, so make it 2nd down and 6 for Denham Springs.
2nd down and 7.
I'll make it 2nd down and 7. Officially pick up a 3 by Brenton Paul. On 2nd and 7, Horn will get the snap, hands it off to Paul. Coming to his right side, he will get to about the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and short now for the Yellow Jackets.
You can see the maturation.
Yeah.
There we go. Britton Paul right there. We talked at halftime, some of these kids that used to play in junior high. Britton Paul played for me at Denham Springs Junior High, and he's a quick guy, and he's fast. He likes to get to the edge, but right there, he checked outside and decided to stay right behind his big blockers and get a lot of strong yards up the middle.
Down for the Yellow Jackets.
So it is going to be 3rd down. Ball is right around the 5-yard line. It is Jerry Horn from the shotgun. Here is the snap. We'll hand it off to Paul. Paul goes forward. He powers his way in, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to wave this one off. Looks like it's holding against Denham Springs. My goodness.
Gosh dang it. But once again, Britton Paul running strong and powerful. He showed that against Hammond.
Yep, that's right.
He showed strength near the goal line and driving somebody 2 or 3 yards into the end zone. And he did that again. Unfortunately, one of the linemen is going to get called for holding somewhere on the interior of the offensive line. So it's going to bring up a big 3rd down play. Even if we don't get all of it, let's get it a little bit closer, and we can get a chip shot field goal maybe out of it if we don't get the 1st down. Need to get some points on the board right here for sure.
Yes, absolutely need to. A touchdown would be nice here, and you can still pick up a 1st down inside the 5-yard line. Would be about the 3 or the 4 to get the 1st. Here it is on 3rd and 10 now after the holding call. Horn from the shotgun. He will drop back, looks to throw, fires it towards the end zone. It is going to be incomplete on the near sideline. Intended receiver was Sean Goldman, and it brings it 4th down now. So you attempt a field goal here, and I believe it is a field goal unit coming out onto the field.
Yeah, Horn's just having trouble getting a grip on the ball. That ball didn't come out his hands good at all. Sean Goldman maybe had a chance to go make a play on a fade route in the end zone, and it just kind of slipped out. You could see as he threw it, it slipped out his hand. So we're going to try and go with the field goal here.
What about a 28-yarder?
Bravo in to attempt
with 8:31 left here in this this 3rd quarter.
Let's go ahead and say it's 30. It looks like it's right on the 20-yard line.
I think it's right at 30, yeah. Hard to see the lines here, as you could see on your screen there as well if you are watching. Here is the snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. It is low, and it is going to be no good. The field goal is no good. With 8:26 left here in the 3rd quarter, we remain tied at 6 apiece, and we are back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Abear, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Abear, and Angel.
Welcome back in Yellow Jackets football. 8:26 left here, 3rd quarter. We are tied at 6 apiece. That is going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 20-yard line to start this one. Here's the handoff from Price. Nope, Price going to keep it himself. Fakes the handoff to Jolly. Keeps it himself going to the far sideline. Will be pushed out of bounds at about the 25. So about a 5-yard pickup right there by Price on the quarterback keeper.
John Fine, I know you're keeping up with the game notes. Put a star by that one. The Jackets start an offensive possession inside the Woodlawn 15-yard line, and we come away empty-handed with no points. Good job by the Woodlawn defense of keeping us out of the end zone and forcing the kick. And as I said, the footing is not very good out there on the field. It's not going to be great for kickers tonight. Woodlawn's guys done a really good job, but it's kind of stings right there to come away empty-handed.
No doubt about that. 2nd and, we'll call it 2nd and 4 now for the Panthers. That'll be right at their own 26-yard line. Price out of the shotgun, going to keep it himself again, goes forward. He gets to the 30-yard line and spins around right about the 1st down marker, and it looks like they are going to automatically make that a moving of the chains and 1st down for the Panthers.
A couple of Woodlawn guys starting to cramp up a little bit. Maybe their depth may come into play. Not a lot of guys standing on their sidelines. Some of those guys probably play a little bit of offense and defense. And so, hot night. It was really hot. Cramps are coming into play. Hopefully our depth may wear them down here the 2nd half.
All right, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers now. Ball will be right at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for their own 30. 7:13 left here in this 3rd quarter. Tied up at 6 apiece. Price from the shotgun, gets the snap, drops back. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He will step up in the pocket. We'll get it to Jala now. Jala making some room. We're trying to find some room at the 35. He does. Spins around and be pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So almost a 10-yard pickup. Got a late flag coming in on the sideline. And Mitch, we have are afraid that may be against the Yellow Jackets.
I think that's going to be called a late hit out of bounds. I mean, guys are hustling, trying to make play. Running back did a great job of breaking the tackle of Jaden Washington, and as everybody's trying to get him in on the sideline, and maybe Ransom Miller was the last one there, but there's a flag. So take a good scramble by the quarterback and dump it off to the running back, a good hard stiff arm to get extra yards, tack another 15 face mask where it came in.
Yep.
All right, they call it face mask, but that's 15 yards going to be added to it, I believe.
Yep, they will mark this one off here, so we'll put the ball to the
5-yard face mask.
Okay, so I mean, it's 3 yards, but it's not 15 for you.
Got to be honest, I don't have a good vision of everything of the officials right now, so I just heard face mask over the loudspeaker, so add 5 yards, not 15.
All right, 5-yard penalty against the Jackets. It is 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They will have this one at their own 45-yard line. Here is Price now from the shotgun looking to throw. Throws it in the middle of the field. Got his receiver at the Denham Springs 40. He's at the 30, makes a move at the 25, still on his feet, getting to the Yellow Jacket 20-yard line. On the reception is Ryan Brown for the Panthers.
Now Woodlawn has made a couple of plays in the passing game. Had to be able to find the running room, but on this drive made a couple plays in the passing game, and they've gone from the other end of the field. They've flipped it 60 yards, and now they're on the Yellow Jacket 20-yard line, 19-yard line.
Yep, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. It'll be Yellow Jacket 19-yard line with 6:33 left here in this third quarter. We are tied, but Panthers are in the red zone. Here is the snap. Price is going to keep it himself. He will be wrapped up for no gain on the carry. Nice play right there by that Yellow Jackets defensive front line.
I'm telling you, the first guy that was standing there meeting at the line of scrimmage, James Gaspard, and I've called his name a lot. He's not making tackles 6 or 7 yards downfield. He's making them at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage. And once again, he was right there in the backfield and hit the ball carrier.
All right, so that should just about bring us to our Water Tree hydration break, and we will wait for the whistle here, and there it is. So that will bring us to our third quarter Water Tree of Denham Springs hydration break. You know, I'm feeling energized, and I've got more money in my pocket, Mitch.
More money? How so?
Well, you see, I've been to the Water Tree where the first bottle for new customers is on the house. You know what that means?
I can afford that one.
That means free, and we can both afford it. So we'll get that first because it fits all of our budgets. It's at the Water Tree, Railroad Avenue in the heart of Denham Springs. Back after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackets Vision, are brought to you in part by Karam Inn, Triton Outpatient Clinic, Todd Caruso, Attorney at Law, Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Modad 1 Individual Sewage Treatment System, Forest Grove Plantation, and Billy Leach Professional Title Company. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Looking back in, Yellow Jackets football. It is going to be 1st and 10. Excuse me, it's going to be for the Panthers 2nd down, and you just get a look at this Denham Springs crowd here coming to life for the Yellow Jackets. Need a big defensive stop here. It is going to be 2nd and 11. Here is going to be a flea flicker to the end zone. Wide open cut at the 3-yard line, and for the touchdown on the reception, the tight end Elijah Clark, and it is a touchdown for the Panthers.
Yeah, you saw the lineup. A running back was at quarterback. The quarterback was out a receiver, and he was way back off the line of scrimmage. I was looking for a double pass or something along those lines, and there it was, the reverse pass. And Woodlawn went to the bag of tricks, got the big play they needed, so they put in a touchdown on the board. And so now it's going to be up to the Jacket offense to match it.
I got to tell you, Mitch, I didn't hear a word you just said right there, but I assume you stopped talking. I can't hear anything up here right now. It'll be Clayton Tate to come on to attempt the extra point as the Woodlawn Panthers now have 12. Here is the snap. Extra point is up through that. Extra point is good. 5:49 left here in the third quarter. It is Woodlawn 13, Denham Springs 6. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Your local sporting goods store in Livingston Parish for over 40 years is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all of your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. Plus, Sportin' Center has all of your brand names like Adidas and Russell Athletic. And Sportin' Center offers one-on-one customer service. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, and laser engraving. And they can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range in Denham Springs.
Get back in. It is Yellow Jackets football. 5:49 left here, third quarter action. Woodlawn Panthers with a nice drive right there, Mitch, and they extend their lead 13-6 now.
You know, a lot of people at home pay a lot of money for ESPN Plus. You get the college football playoff games, and you can watch the game with just the sounds of the game, the stadium noise. We're giving it to you for free here for Job Pile Productions. We get the band, we get the crowd yelling. You're getting it all for free with us tonight.
Oh, well played there, Mitch. I like that one. All right, here it is. It's going to be Clayton Tate to kick it off for the Panthers from his own 40-yard line. It is Landry and Paul back to receive for Denham Springs. Here is a kick, end over kick. It is going to be Landry on the return at the 20-yard line, 25, and we brought down around the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets to start this drive with 5:41 left in the third.
This is an important drive. Woodlawn went down, made a few plays, got a touchdown on the board. The Jackets have moved it okay this second half. I guess until that last spot where we started near the goal line and weren't able to punch it in because of the penalty. But we have found some success running the ball. So if we can get it back there, get a few first downs, give ourselves a chance to get points on the board.
All right, going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. They will start this drive. Their own 25-yard line. Horn from the shotgun. Here is the snap. We'll hand it off to Paul. Paul is going to be hit as he is getting the handoff. Luckily, it will stay with the Yellow Jackets, but a dangerous play right there for Denham Springs. Lucky to keep that one.
That's just an example of Woodlawn defense looking for the run game. We haven't been able to exploit the passing game much tonight, and so they had a lot of guys at the line of scrimmage getting in the backfield and got to us quickly.
Yep, we'll lose a couple yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 11, 2nd and 12. Now here is Horn out of the shotgun. We'll throw it. It is going to be tipped. Was that ball tipped, Mitch? Looked like it may have been low or tipped, but it is low and it hits the ground.
He's just... If it was tipped, that's what made it wobble. If it just slipped out his hands, he hadn't got a good grip on it most of the night.
No,
the one great throw to Colton LaBeouf, we got that good throw, but the ball's just not coming out of his hands very good tonight.
3rd and 12 now for the Yellow Jackets from their own 22-yard line. It will be Jerry Horn from the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near sideline here. Here's a snap. Horn drops back. He's going to look to throw. He fires it. It is going to be Britton Paul at the 25-yard line to the 30. He tries to find some footing, and he doesn't. As you could just see that turf coming up underneath Britton Paul's feet. As he goes to the ground, going to be 4th down for the Yellow Jackets.
That was one of Horn's best throws of the night. He was able to step into that. He put it on the money to Britton Paul, who's able to catch it and turn upfield and get some positive yards. Playing 3rd? Yes, 4th down. Yep. That was a decision for Coach Beard because we got within 2 yards of the 1st down. But he's going to go ahead and bring the punt unit out.
Yep. He will send out Trent Harrison to punt this one away with Woodlawn leading 13-6 over the Yellow Jackets.
Maybe we go with the top secret fake punt here.
Trent Harrison to punt it away. It is going to be Robinson back to receive for Woodlawn. Here is a snap. Harrison will get it and will get the punt off. It is going to be fielded at the 27-yard line, trying to find some space, and he is going to be wrapped up and brought down, and it is going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They lead at 13-6 over the Yellow Jackets. 4:07 left in the third quarter. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Quick and Handy Cleaners is now Sunshine Cleaners. The name has changed, but not the same great service you've received throughout the years. Hats off to Scooter and Kay Keene for everything they've done to help the Livingston Parish community. The Moore family at Sunshine Cleaners has been in business since 1995 and looks forward to offering the same great service with the same great staff you've come to rely on. Family owned and operated, that's Sunshine Cleaners, Denham Springs, Walker, and Live Oak, and locations in Baton Rouge.
Working back in, it is Yellow Jackets football, going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Price from the shotgun will get the snap as he drops back, looks to throw. He is going to step up in the pocket. He is going to do that little shovel pass to the 30-yard line to the 35 and pushed out of bounds about the 36-yard line. On the reception is Jacob Jala for the Panthers.
Well, now on consecutive drives right here, Price has been able to kind of avoid the rush and buy enough time to dump it off to a running back out in the flats to take what could have been a negative play and turn it into a good play for the Panthers.
All right, so it's a nice 1st down pickup by the Panthers. That'll be 2nd and a yard now from the 36. Price from the shotgun will get the snap, rolls to his left. He is going to step up in the pocket. Now he's going to keep it himself. Comes to the near sideline, gets to the 40, 45 across midfield into Yellow Jacket territory and will step out of bounds at about the Yellow Jacket 42. It'll be a first down for Woodlawn.
And now the junior quarterback for the Woodlawn Panthers, Ahmad Price, has found a little something. He'll drop back to pass. As the Jackets drop back into pass coverage, he just eyes the rush and finds a little gap in the seam that he can exploit and make something out of it.
All right, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers now. It'll be from the Denham Springs. They'll mark him out of bounds. Looks like at the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10, Woodlawn, Denham Springs 43. Price from the shotgun has 3 receivers out to the far side, 1 to the near. Will get the snap, drops back. He's looking to throw. Now has pressure coming, escapes it, but then he is going to be brought down by the Yellow Jackets. On the tackle for Denham Springs is going to be Caden Allen, and that's a loss of, it's going to be a loss on the play for Woodlawn.
Caden Allen was in there, and also Landon Foster, senior defensive end, was in there. You know, Woodlawn got away with a false start. The guard moved. They didn't call it, but you know what? I think I'd rather 2nd and 14 than 1st and 15 because that's an automatic blow it dead. So let's take the sack. I like that result.
We'll push them back to the Denham Springs 46-yard line after that loss there. Again, Yellow Jackets getting to the quarterback. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 now for for Woodlawn at the Denham Springs 46. Here is a snap. It is going to be through Price's hands. It is back at his own 35-yard line. He's going to pick it up and throw it out of bounds. And that is going to be a flag on the play. Intentional grounding looks to be the call coming up. And that'll be a loss of downs as well, right, Mitch?
Well, the referee from the sideline is going to come over and maybe say they had a receiver in the area. If so, give Ahmad Price a ton of credit for picking that up and getting the ball somewhere near a Woodlawn eligible receiver.
All right, so we'll see if they pick this one up. And they are going to wave it off, so there's not going to be intentional grounding, and it will be an incomplete pass. Make it 2nd down, 3rd down and 14 now after the incomplete pass.
So while Price did run back there and pretty much just catch it and chuck it toward his sideline, there was an eligible Woodlawn receiver somewhat in the area. So I can see why an official would say that would be a legal play. So the Jackets just got to play 3rd and 14.
All right, so it will be 3rd down and 14 for Woodlawn, Denham Springs 46-yard line. 2:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. 13-6 Woodlawn with the lead. Price from the shotgun gets the snap. He drops back. He is going to step up. Has pressure coming. Going to throw this one. It is going to be caught and dropped at the Denham Springs 40-yard line. Elijah Clark, the tight end, unable to bring it in. Yellow Jackets dodge one there.
We dodged one because Ahmad Price almost made another play on his own. Devin Mack almost had him bottled up for a sack, and then he ducked up underneath it and then found his tight end crossing the field a little bit behind him, and the tight end wasn't able to bring it in. So Jackets got away with that one as Ahmad Price almost made a really big play for the Woodlawn Panthers.
Makes it 4th and 14 now for the Panthers. That will be Tate on to punt it away for Denham Springs. It'll be Kerner and Lewis back to receive for the Yellow Jackets. Here is the punt. It will be returned by Kerner at the 15-yard line as he tries to find some room, finds a little space, and is going to be tackled shy of the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets after this quick timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
You are our first priority at Innovative Audio. Innovative Audio offers the very best selection of mobile audio and video, window tint, and vehicle security. Innovative Audio's installation and tinting is the finest in the industry. And Innovative Audio's work comes with lifetime warranties on all audio, video, and tint installations. Most importantly, Innovative Audio specializes in serving you. You are our first priority at Innovative Audio, 1400 South Range, Denham Springs. Visit us on Facebook.
As we welcome again to Yellow Jackets football, it is 2:30 left here in the 3rd quarter, so we had a penalty at the end of that run, and it goes against the Panthers, so 15 yards for the Yellow Jackets. Let's do it.
So if you went to the refrigerator for a snack, next time remember that and do it again because we got 15 yards while you were getting a snack out the refrigerator. So Jackets going to start on our own 35-yard line.
Yep. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets, our own 35-yard line with 13-6 as they trail the Panthers. Here is Horn from the shotgun. We'll hand it off to Paul. Paul going to be wrapped up immediately for no gain on the carry as he's going to be brought down by the linebacker, Walter Alexander, for the Panthers.
They're just starting to get a lot of numbers up there near the line of scrimmage on the run game. They're daring us to try and beat them in the pass game. We haven't really done that much tonight, so may need to get a big pass out of Jerry Horn here somewhere in this drive.
All right, so it is going to be 2nd down and 12 for Denham Springs now after the loss in the previous play. Here's a handoff to Britton Paul. Tries to go up the middle. He is going to be hit and brought down at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a quick 3rd down for Denham Springs.
3rd and really long, 3rd and 11. Maybe if we have a good screen pass somewhere, Woodlawn may be looking pass here, 3rd and really long. Maybe slip a running back out in a screen pass. Maybe try it. If Horn has had trouble getting grip on the ball, so a shorter pass may be able to help him out.
All right, so they're going to say 3rd and 11. They'll say he picked up a yard on the previous play. 3rd and 11 now. Horn out of the shotgun. Here is the snap. He drops back, looks to his left, now goes right. He is trying to hit the screen pass to Britton Paul, and it's going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Yellow Jackets.
I was thinking right along with Coach Fournier right there, trying to get Britton Paul on a little screen pass. Just Horn wasn't able to connect with him. A little bit of a straight line throw, and Britton got one hand up. And sometimes you get one hand up and bat it around, and you got some other linemen around, defensive players around, and they can come down with it. I've heard stories of Peyton Horn fussing at his receivers pretty strongly. Don't stick one hand up after the ball. He hated deflected interceptions.
On 4th down, it'll be Trent Harrison to punt it away. It is Brown back to receive for the Panthers. Here is the kick. Nice punt by Harrison. Will be fair caught. Then the ball is on the ground, and the Yellow Jackets have recovered it again. Brown not able to keep the ball, and it goes onto the ground, and the Yellow Jackets believe they have it, and they're waiting for the call.
On the punt.
That was about a 50-50 ball on that recovery, and they're going to give it to the Jackets. Quentin Clay, once again, is going to be the guy getting credit for the fumble recovery. Another great punt by Trenton Harrison. A deep spiral, bringing him back. Quentin Clay getting down there to recover the fumble.
Yeah, it was a very nice punt by Trenton Harrison. That hang time allowed the Yellow Jackets to get there. Brown not able to keep his hands on it, and it is going to be Yellow Jackets football with 1:09 left here in the 3rd quarter and in need of a touchdown. Bad Timers.
Well, I'm looking. That's the Woodlawn offense coming out. The referee pointed toward Denham. But anyway, it was close. The two guys fighting over it, 50-50 ball. I just thought I saw the official over top of the two players point toward Denham.
All right, so we will correct you. Sorry to get you upset there or get you excited there. We all thought that it was Denham Springs football, but they have now said it is Woodlawn, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Okay, well, all right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They will start this one at their own 18-yard line. Price out of the shotgun will have to keep it himself. Now he's going to keep it himself on the run as he had looked to try to throw it, and it is going to be hit out of bounds about the 22-yard line. So a little bit of confusion right there, Mitch. We all really thought that the Yellow Jackets had recovered.
It was close. I saw the Woodlawn defender jump back on top of the ball, or on the pile. It was just him and Quentin Clay kind of fighting at it underneath the pile. It was just who the rest wanted to give it to, and ended up getting to Woodlawn Panthers.
Woodlawn 13, Denham Springs 6, under 45 seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. It is 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Here is Price looking to throw. Got an open receiver, far sideline to the 30, and will get tackled shy of the 35-yard line. Will be 1st down for Woodlawn.
Well, the difference in this game right now is Woodlawn has been able to hit a few plays in the passing game. They've moved it down the field in the passing game the second half. Denham, on the other hand, has not really been able to complete but a couple of passes tonight, and that's been a big factor.
All right, so we'll see if the Panthers will run this down to the 4th quarter, if they will take the snap. If I'm Coach Pellegrin, I am taking this to the quarter. And it looks like he will do just that as the clock runs now under 10 seconds. And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it for 3rd quarter action here from Woodlawn High School. It is Woodlawn 13, Denham Springs 6. We'll head to the 4th after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
Welcome back in. Yellow Jackets football, fourth quarter action about ready to get underway here from Woodlawn High School. Woodlawn 13, Denham Springs 6. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. All right, Mitch, fourth quarter, you got to lay it all on the line here.
Definitely have to. The defense is going to have to step up strong. Woodlawn trying to move the ball down the field, completing a nice little pass there to pick up a first down, but we're going to have to get some stops, and the offense is going to have to find some ways to make a couple of plays. Had a big play in the first half with a fumbled punt, and then we were able to punch it in with a good pass from Horn to LaBeouf. But in the second half, we haven't been able to find that big play to get us in the end zone yet.
All right, so it is going to be first down for the Panthers. They will they will continue this drive at their own 34-yard line. Here is Price. Will hand it off in the backfield. That is going to be to Jala. Jala will be tackled shy of the 40.
Good job by Ja'Cory Gross to help bring him down. He bounced off an initial tackle there by Devin Mack, but Ja'Cory Gross was able to corral him before he got too many yards.
Down and 6.
All right, so a gain of 4 right there by Jala makes it second down and 6 for the Panthers. Price from the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers out to the far side. Here is a snap. Picks the handoff to Jala. Looks to throw. He does. Incomplete at the 45-yard line. Intended receiver was Jordan Knox. Great play right there by the Yellow Jackets defense.
Great closing speed by junior cornerback Caden Anderson, because it looked like the Woodlawn receiver had a step on him on a little skinny slant, little skinny post, but Caden was able to close very quickly on him and punch the ball out with a good pass breakup.
All right, so it is going to be third down now for the Panthers. 3rd and 7 from their own 39-yard line.
What's been dangerous this half right here is Ahmad Price running around after the initial play breaks down.
Here's Price out of the shotgun. We'll send the man in motion. Here is the snap. Looking to throw. He is going to have to throw it. His pressure is coming. It is caught at the 40-yard line, pushed out of bounds at the 45 as Jala out of the backfield, and that is enough for a first down for Woodlawn.
Pretty good play right there by Woodlawn. We had a blitz coming off the left side of the Jacket defense, and they slipped it back right behind that blitz and was able to get it to the back out of the backfield, and he got upfield and was able to get enough for the first down.
All right, so first down for the Panthers here, and obviously, Mitch, you can kind of see Woodlawn's game plan here is to use as much of that clock as they can as they hold on to this 13-6 lead over the Yellow Jackets. Definitely taking their time getting to the line of scrimmage and hiking the ball as they have the clock in their favor at the moment. First and 10 for the Panthers. It is their own 44-yard line. Here is the snap. Hands it off to Jala up the middle. There's a flag on the play as Jala will be brought down at his own 49.
Whatever that flag was pretty obvious, because that drew 2 flags, one from the front and the back. Holding against Woodlawn, going to back them up to 1st and 20. So I'm going to say this is a spot right here. As you mentioned, Woodlawn was starting to try to work on that clock a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and force a stop here at 1st and 20 and get the ball back for the Jacket offense.
It is fourth quarter action here from Woodlawn High School, and we are in a tight one, 13-6 against the Woodlawn Panthers. Game 3 of this season. Yellow Jackets 1-1 on the season thus far. Woodlawn 0-2 on their season, looking for their first win. Hopefully it's not tonight.
Maybe next week. I'd rather them get the first one next week.
Against Walker, that's right. Is that right? They played Walker? No, they played Walker last week. Sorry. All right, we'll be 1st and 20 now after the penalty against the Panthers. 1st and 20 from their own 34-yard line.
Empty, no running backs.
We'll send the man in motion. Price will get the snap as he will have to step up. Pressure is coming. Darius Scott will hit him and roll him down to the field, or shooting to the turf. And he is going to complete the pass anyway, as he will get it to Jordan Knox as he was being spun around by Darius Scott. Somehow gets the ball out and caught.
He's been very dangerous the second half. Just when you think you have him, he makes something out of nothing. And not only did he avoid a sack, but he turned it into about an 7-yard play. So after the penalty, though, still facing 2nd and 13. Pretty good pass rush there by the Jacket front.
All right, so it will be 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers. They will have it at their own 42-yard line. Price will be out of the shotgun. And he will wait for the snap as he looks in. He does get the snap. Will take the handoff, keep it himself, and he will be hit and wrapped up and brought down for a loss on the play. And it'll be third down now for the Panthers. So big third down. The Yellow Jackets need to get a stop, and then when you get the ball, you've got to get something going here on offense.
Well, your senior outside linebacker, Ja'Cory Gross, is not going to get credit for a stat on that play, but he blew that play up. He got in the backfield, taking on a blocker, and shoved the blocker back into the ball carrier and made him bounce way backwards and around, and really blew the play up right there. So great job by Gross, and brings up a 3rd and long.
Yep, 3rd and long now for the Panthers. That'll be 3rd and we'll call it 12. As the clock runs with 8:50 left here in the 4th quarter. Price on 3rd down will get the snap. He is dropping back, looking to throw, and he has got time now. He's going to throw middle of the field. It is going to be caught at Yellow Jacket 46-yard line. Check at the 47-yard line. Going to be right around the 1st down marker, Mitch.
Yep, same story. Price just took the snap, drifted to his left, and bought some time and waited and was able to find a receiver coming across the middle of the field.
The reception brings up 4th down and 1.
Oh, going to be 4th and 1. They're going to put him just a yard short. Mitch, I thought for sure it wasn't even going to be close and they were going to move the sticks, but here it is. 4th and 1 for the Panthers. Denham Springs, 46-yard line. Here it is out of the backfield. Getting the 1st down and more on the carry for the Panthers is going to be
Caden Randall on the carry.
That is going to be Caden Randall on the carry.
Panthers.
That was good communication on the Woodlawn sideline and coaching staff, and they went from a 4-wide receiver set into a power set, and they got set quickly and ran a play before we really could diagnose that they had a lot of power backs in the game and picked up the yard that they needed.
All right, so it's 1st down for the Panthers. They are into Yellow Jacket territory. 7:59 left here in the 4th quarter. Yellow Jackets trailing 13-6, and we've got an injured Woodlawn Panther down on the field. So we'll take the moment to step away with them. 7:59 left here, 4th quarter. It is Woodlawn 13, Denham Springs 6. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care, Safe Voyage Tattoo, Use Safe and Lock, District Court Judge Brian Abels, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, and Coconut Willie's Bakery. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
With Bank Plus, your account is always just a tap away. Bank anywhere, anytime with free Bank Plus mobile banking. Pay bills, transfer funds, and check your account day or night with the Bank Plus mobile app. Deposit checks with the snap of a photo. Keep tabs on your account with transaction alerts. Lost your debit card? Disable it instantly from your smartphone. Then, turn it back on when you find it. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Max Sellers from Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Sellers Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Sellers Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Count on it at Smith Accounting Services. Randy Smith and his staff have decades of accounting experience, with Randy along with Mickey McMorris and a terrific staff. Smith Accounting Services can handle all of your accounting needs: personal taxes, computerized payroll services, corporate income tax, business taxes, bookkeeping. And when their quality work is done, you can count on Randy Smith to reminisce about Yellow Jackets athletics. Smith Accounting Services, 277 East Railroad, Denham Springs.
Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston. The #1 choice in cleanup and restoration is Serve Pro of Livingston. Whether it's water damage, fire damage, mold, storm, or construction issues, let the highly trained professionals at Serve Pro of Livingston clean and restore your property and make it like it never happened. Serve Pro of Livingston is prepared for just about anything and is open 24/7, so Serve Pro is faster to any disaster. Serve Pro of Livingston, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs. Soon to be at the old Albertsons. Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by BJ Pawn & Gun, Mr. Daddy's Pizza, Liberty Auto Sales, Cypress Pharmacy,
Burning Lotus Tattoo at Denham Springs, and Rustic Home Outlet and Mattress Express Outlet. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
So welcome back in Yellow Jackets football. It was Caden Randall, the carrier, that was down for Woodlawn, and he is going to have to be helped off the field. So while we were away, they were tending to that. So we get back to the action now with 7:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets trailing 13-6. Here is Price. Will fake the handoff. Looks to throw. He does. It is going to be caught by the Panthers at the Denham Springs 35-yard line, and staying on his feet is going to be, and now near sideline. We'll see what happened there, but that is going to be, sorry about that, that is Brown for the Panthers. And tell you what, Woodlawn putting up some fight right here.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back and talk a little bit about the running back that got hurt in the play before. That was a little bit scary. Yes. He kind of stood up and was wobbly, and his teammates like grabbed him and like helped him lay down on the ground. And Woodlawn training staff was out there very quickly and working on him. He was able to walk off the field, but not very easily.
Yep, absolutely glad the young man was able to get up. And as you said, it was kind of a scary moment there for a few minutes here from Woodlawn High School. It was dead silent in this stadium. All right, going to be second down and 2 for the Panthers. Denham Springs 35-yard line. Ball is on the turf, and it is going to be recovered by Denham Springs. They're saying the Yellow Jackets recovered it. I thought Woodlawn had that one on the other.
It's the purple helmets. We all got purple helmets. It really was.
So it is going to be a turnover. Yellow Jackets will get the ball back. They'll have it 1st and 10. It is 6:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets with the ball after this quick timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. State Farm's Brandy Robertson is your go-to agent in Denham Springs for the service you deserve at the price you want. Try combining home and auto today. Brandy Robertson will help you mix and match things perfectly. Visit betterwithbrandy.net for your surprisingly great rate. Brandy Robertson, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Industry green will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
1st and 10, Yellow Jackets are on 34-yard line. Jerry Horn out of the shotgun will get the snap. Pressure is coming. He's going to have to step up in the pocket, and he'll be brought down for no gain on the carry.
They brought a blitz. They've been blitzing a lot on 1st down, and we had a pass call, and Horn was able to avoid the first stage of the rush, but then he kind of held on the ball a little bit longer, waiting for someone to come open, and they called him on the 2nd attempt.
Well, Mitch, I can tell you, with 6:20 left here in the fourth quarter, it's going to be one heck of a comeback for Denham Springs tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Let's see it right here. It'll be Horn on 2nd and 10 from his own 34-yard line. Here is the snap. He drops back, going to fire it. It is going to be incomplete at the 45-yard line. Intended receiver for the Yellow Jackets was Gaspard.
I'm just not sure what our issue is with the draw football. I don't know. Horn hasn't had a good grip on most of the passes tonight. He actually got that one on target to Gaspard, but it was not a tight spiral. It was wobbly. The Woodlawn quarterback has made some pretty decent throws. His hands maybe are more dry than Jerry Horn's are.
All right, so we will wait to see. Did they go ahead and do the timeout? Is that
we got somebody cramping, so we got an injury timeout at the moment.
The clock is stopped at 6:01, so we'll wait for the final water tree of the hydration.
It was an incomplete pass, so we're going to get another play out of it. Yep, we'll get another play out of it. But that's been the difference this second half. Woodlawn's made a few plays in the passing game, and we haven't been able to. But you talk about a big comeback. It's not. It'll be a exciting comeback. We're only down 7. Just one big play right now gets us there. Or maybe one pretty good play to get us a 1st down and get some momentum, and now we get a drive going.
All right, so we've got a injured Woodlawn Panther down on the field. Looks like it'll be there. Well, it looks like they're trying to help him up. Hopefully it's just cramps, as you said there, Mitch. That, again, we do see these. I mean, you see it in all levels of football, NFL, down to college, down to high school kids. The cramps in the early part of the season are just, you see them everywhere.
Yeah, and that's kind of what it looks like here, holding his calf, and they're working on that. That seems to be a cramp issue. Now, I got to laugh a little bit. I've said it twice this year, and I got a message from my buddy Coach John, who's watching at home. Coach John works with me at Denham Springs Junior High, but he said I called Jerry Horn Peyton Horn. That's the 2nd time this year I've done it. My left tackle, my 8th grade left tackle is Peyton Horn. They aren't related, same last name, so every now and then I get that crossed up, but everybody at home knows I'm talking about Jerry Horn.
Of course, we know that. Everybody gets a little pass here. All right,
I don't think my left tackle passes really well, so... if somebody makes a good block, it's probably Peyton. But
well, Mitch, you talked about some of the handling of the football here for Jerry Horn here tonight. And, he just hasn't looked very comfortable in the backfield.
Got a nice round of
and a lot of that has been
grip.
Yeah, but a lot of that, give some credit to the Woodlawn defense. They have been bringing the pressure at the right times when he steps back, but it just seems like he's been a little uncomfortable in the backfield tonight.
I would agree with that assessment. Uncomfortable does seem, because even early on in the game, some of the reads were maybe a little bit slower than normal.
All right, so with 6:01 left here in the fourth quarter, Woodlawn 13, Denham Springs 6. It'll be Jerry Horn on 3rd and 10 from his own 34-yard line. Trips to the far sideline, one receiver to the near. Here is Horn, drops back, fires it. It is going to be caught. That is going to be a first down there. More as the Yellow Jackets break free. That is going to be Gaspard. He's off to the races. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5, and in for the touchdown. John Gaspard, touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Great throw on a slant by Jerry Horn. He hit John Gaspard and slide. Gaspard broke a tackle from the safety and sprinted the rest of the way for a touchdown. And the Yellow Jackets now have a chance to tie the football game.
All right, Mitch, do you kick the extra point or do you go for 2 here?
Honestly, I think I would go for 2, but I see that Jonathan Bravo's out on the field, so Coach Beard has already made his decision to kick the extra point.
All right, so the Yellow Jackets will get on the board. That was a 73-yard for Gaspard. We'll get the official yardage for you there, but a nice pass right there. Jerry Horn to Gaspard. Here's the extra point. It is going to be through the uprights. Extra point is good. Yellow Jackets tie it up. 5:48 left in the fourth quarter. We are back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Von Roten Eye Clinic is your full-service eye care specialist. Dr. Hunter Bond and Dr. Chris Roten and their staff expertly handle all of your eye care needs. A former Jackets football player, Dr. Hunter Bond is proud to serve the Denham Springs community that gave so much to him. You can visit Von Roten Eye Clinic at 222 Veterans Boulevard in Denham Springs or call 791-2020. That's Von Roten Eye Clinic in Denham Springs with locations in Hammond and Ames.
Welcome back in Yellow Jackets football. That is going to make it the final official water treat Denham Springs hydration break. You know that bottles of premium, classic, and natural antioxidant, alkaline, H2O, product pH from 7.5 to 10.5.
You're using all these big words. I went to McNeese State. Can you please help simplify that?
Let me do it for you. Go to the Water Tree because it'll help you feel better, look better, and live longer with perfect hydration. That is the Water Tree, Railroad Avenue in Denham Springs. All right. Now coming up, it will be the Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance scoring drive. As John will get that for you. We will get this kickoff for you. First,
we'll go ahead and get it before the kickoff because Woodlawn's not ready. So let's talk about the scoring drive. The scoring drive only took 56 seconds off the clock. We finished it off with a 68-yard touchdown pass from Jerry Horn to John Gaspard. And then with 5:48 left in the game, the Jackets had tied it up with the Jonathan Bravo extra point, 13-13, 5:48.
And that is the Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance scoring drive for auto, home, and life. It's Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance. Team members include Amanda Cook, Pauline Cardis, Nikki Giachetti, Jana Goins, Justin Summerall, and Christina Watson. Visit betterwithbrandy.net. Jonathan Bravo to kick it off from the 40-yard line.
If you're not going to bring it up, I'm going to say that just one play ago, someone mentioned that maybe just one big play can tie the game. I think that did happen.
Yeah, and who was that? Who said that?
The guy that's peeking around the corner trying to see the football.
Bravo's got it teed up at the 40-yard line, and he will be ready to kick this away with 5:48 left in the fourth quarter. We are tied up here. Here is the kick, end over end. Going to be fair caught by the Panthers at the 25-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for Woodlawn here. So Yellow Jackets tied this one up, and now you got to play some defense. Your defense has been playing well throughout the night. So, folks, if you are listening at Family Radio 91.9 FM, if you are listening at JohnFineProductions.com, if you are watching at DS Jacket Vision on YouTube, let everyone know right now. Tune in to the game, whichever way it is, because we've got a barn burner here from Woodlawn High School.
I think Teddy Mooney, Reese Mooney, our quarterback from a couple years ago, I think his dad is watching because he was asking for a link just a couple of minutes ago.
All right, well, there we go. Start piling them in right here to finish this game from Woodlawn High School. 5:45 left in the fourth quarter. It is going to be first down for the Panthers. They will start this drive at the 28-yard line. They'll start at their own 28. That'll be Price out of the shotgun. Here is a snap, and it is going to be a handoff in the backfield. Finding some room is Jala on the far sideline, and so he'll pick up about 5 on the carry.
You know who needs to be watching, which they're probably at the game, but I bet they're going to go home and find it on YouTube, Mr. and Miss Gaspard, because John and James are having quite a night tonight. James all over the field on defense. John with the big long touchdown to tie the game up. Be a great game to watch for them on YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. All right, going to be second down, and we'll call it 2nd and 4 for the Panthers from their own 34-yard line.
10 seconds.
Price is taking his time now as the clock is running with 5:20 left here in the game. Price from the shotgun will get the snap. He will hand it off. Ball is on the ground, and it is going to be recovered by the Panthers as Price is going to have to fall back on it as very dangerous right there for the Panthers, but all positive for the Yellow Jackets. That'll push them back and now make it 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
You know, Woodlawn fumbled a handoff on the last play they had the ball. Just then, the first play on the snap, quarterback double caught it. It had a little bit of a bobbled that one as well. So they're having issues now holding the football. A turnover here would be really good for the Yellow Jackets.
Yep, and it will be 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers. Here is Price. He is going to look to throw, fires it downfield. It is going to be incomplete on the Yellow Jackets sideline, and it is going to be 4th down for Woodlawn. Yellow Jackets defense stepping up.
Really great coverage by Jaden Washington, the Woodlawn receiver. Tried one of my pet peeves. I watch games on TV. Those receivers jump into the defenders to try and beg for a call. He was begging for a call because he was blanketed by Jaden Washington. Referees saw right through that. No flag on the play. Great coverage and a good 3 and out for the Jacket defense.
Yep, brings up 4th and 7 for the Panthers. It will send out their punt team from their own 31-yard line. It is Kerner and Lewis back to receive for the Yellow Jackets. They stand right about their own 40-yard line. Here is the snap. Here is the punt. It is a short one. Hits at the 45 and will roll and be down at the 45-yard line. Yellow Jackets 1st and 10 from their own 45. We're tied at 13 apiece. 4:24 left here in the 4th quarter. Back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Hey guys, this is Steve and Ben Wilson with Peak Performance Physical Therapy. With both of us being graduates of Denham Springs High School, we are proud to be on the sidelines on Friday nights, helping to ensure these athletes stay safe. However, we also realize that injuries are a common part of life, so whether you're hurt at home, on the job, or in the community, please understand that we are here to help with all of your rehab needs. While we enjoy treating the athletes of Livingston, we love treating the entire Livingston population as well. So come see us at Peak Performance Physical Therapy for all of your rehab needs.
1st and 10 Yellow Jackets, their own 45-yard line to start this one. 4:24 left here in the game. Here is the quarterback keeper, Jerry Horn, as he tries to find some room. He's at midfield and will get into Panther territory to the 40-yard line, 45-yard line. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. Looks like it'll be about the 43, and that is a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets, making a Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill. Jackets 1st down at Big Mike's. They deliver through Grubhub or DoorDash. That's Big Mike Sports Bar and Grill.
That was a really good read by Jerry Horn. He's got the option to hand it off to Brenton Paul or to keep it. For the first time tonight, he decided to keep the ball and run around the edge. Nice first play of the drive for the Jackets, and we're now on the positive side of the field.
42-yard line of Woodlawn now for the Yellow Jackets on 1st and 10. Here is Horn. We'll hand it off to Paul. Paul up the middle, gets across the 40. He'll be tackled shy of the Woodlawn 35 to about the 36, maybe 37, but good 1st down run right there by Brenton Paul.
He was one step away from breaking it right there into the open field. Little shoestring tackle. They caught him right around the knees and the legs, Brenton Paul, before he could get into the open field, but still a nice 6-yard gain. I think the perfect play for the Jackets would be a nice 4-minute and 24-second drive that finishes with a touchdown and no time left on the clock.
Jerry Horn, it'll be 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line. Here is a handoff to Brenton Paul. Brenton Paul found some space. He's at the 30-yard line, 25. Trying to get to the 20-yard line, still in the seat, going to be pushed out of bounds around the 10-yard line. We'll see where they mark him down on the far sideline, but it is a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. Make it a Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill. Jackets 1st down, line dancing every Wednesday, and bingo every Thursday. That's a Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill.
I've told y'all this kid has great vision. That play looked like a disaster to start. 2 Woodlawn defenders right back there as Brenton Paul got the handoff. He ducked under one guy, cut out to the outside, and found open room, and got up the sideline for a big play for the Jackets.
1st and 10 from the 12. Is that right, Mitch? Looks like the 12-yard line. Yeah, 1st and 10 from the Woodlawn 12-yard line now for the Yellow Jackets. 3:28 left here in a tie ball game at 13 apiece from Woodlawn High School. Here is a handoff to Paul. Goes up the middle. He tackled shy of the 10-yard line as they'll put him down at the 12.
You know what would be really nice if we could get some like Jerry Horn, Tim Tebow type runs, just something that he can get it up the field quickly. The slow handoffs, like I said, the last one almost looked like disaster from Brenton Paul, but he got away from it. If we could get Horn just getting up to the line of scrimmage quickly on a power run, that might be beneficial.
So pick up a yard, gets to the 11, make it 2nd and 9. Here is a snap that will be a delayed handoff to Paul. Paul tries to bounce it to the outside, finds some room. He's at the 5-yard line, and he is going to be near the goal line. We'll see where they mark him down. It looks like it is going to be 1st and goal. If this is, we'll see where the spot is. Still waiting for it.
No, it's still 3rd down. We didn't get the first down yet. A really good cut by Brenton Paul. He started to the outside. A safety or a linebacker was there to meet him at the edge, and he cut back to the inside and got upfield and got some positive yards. And with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, we're playing 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. From the 5-yard line of the Woodlawn Panthers.
Yep, ball is right at the 5. I think he needs to get a solid 2 yards.
We're going to let it roll down and then call a timeout before the play clock's out. So good decision here. Work some more clock off the work the clock down, and then we'll get a timeout and talk about our 3rd down play.
All right, so with 1:53 left here in the 4th quarter, Yellow Jackets will take a timeout. We are tied at 13 apiece from Woodlawn High School, and we are back after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
If your saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones Financial Advisors Scott Landry and Sims White can help. Stop by their office at 179 Del Orleans. That's Scott Landry and Sims White at Edward Jones, 179 Del Orleans, right across from the post office. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
It is Yellow Jackets football, Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the web at johnfineproductions.com, on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. Folks, hit that like button, subscribe to us, and share it out right now because we've got a great game here, a great finish for you here at Woodlawn High School. I think the Yellow Jackets looking to try to top it off here. It is going to be 3rd and short, 5-yard line for Denham Springs. They will play it at the Woodlawn 5. It is going to be Jerry Horn going under center. Brenton Paul is the back. Here is a snap. Horn going to try to go forward and get the 1st down, and he is going to pick up about a yard. They're going to get him to the 4. I think he had to get to the 3. So Yellow Jackets just able to run some clock down here with 1:40 left here in the 4th quarter.
Woodlawn's calling a timeout to stop it right here. We tried to just get strong up the middle on 3rd and 3, 2.5, and we got about 1.5 yards. We're going to be about a yard short. So,
yes,
are we going?
Horn on the keeper there. I guess you were just wanting a little more push. Maybe you make Woodlawn use that timeout, but now it's 4th down. You kick the field goal. Do you try to get these yards and win it? You're tied. You can't lose it right here, but you could possibly win it.
Jonathan Bravo is going to come out in the field for the field goal, and it's obviously not long, but it is on the right hash at a short angle. High school football, I never trust a field goal in high school football, and tonight we've dropped an extra point. We missed a 30-yard field goal. We did make the last extra point. It's not a long kick, but a lot of things have to go right to get this kick through the uprights.
And 4th down, I believe they're going to call this a 21-yard field goal attempt. The ball is on the right hash. Colton LaBeouf is the holder. Bravo lines up. LaBeouf gets the snap, hold is down, kick is up, it is end over end, and it is good! 20-yard field goal, Jonathan Bravo is good, puts the Yellow Jackets up 16-13 over the Woodlawn Panthers, and we will take a timeout when we come back. 1:30 left here, Yellow Jackets with the lead, 16-13, back after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, KOA Campground, the law office of IBL Graham, Ryan Ross, owner OK Computers and Auto Sales, Dr. Chip Bankston and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Dentistry. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Welcome back in. It is Yellow Jackets football. It is now 16-13. Yellow Jackets with the lead. That will bring us to another Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance scoring drive. Brought to you by Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance for auto, home, and life. It's Brandy Robertson State Farm. Team members include Amanda Cook, Pauline Incardis, Nikki Giachetti, Jana Goins, Justin Summerall, Christina Watson, and visit betterwithbrandy.net. Mitch, be careful with that headset. I've done got on to you a few times this year. You're going to get in trouble again.
I've just got to give a lot of credit right there. I told you a lot of things have to go well to get that ball through the upright. We had a great snap by Jackson Ward, good hold by Colton LaBeouf, and I'll tell you, that kick was the best kick we've had tonight. That ball came off the foot very well from Jonathan Bravo, right through the middle of the uprights. Very confident kick right there, and it's great to see that whole field goal unit make a play when we needed to. So now with 1:31 left,
there you go.
I can tell you they have fair caught the last couple of sky kicks that we've given to them, but I don't know they'll fair catch this one. We're going to have to get good coverage on the kickoff.
All right, so what do you got there for us on the scoring drive, Mitch?
So the scoring drive, 2 minutes and 53 seconds was the length of the drive, 49 total yards, and we finished it off with a 21-yard field goal by Jonathan Bravo, and with 1:31 left, the Jackets had their first lead of the night, 16-13.
That's your Brandy Robertson State Farm Insurance scoring drive. Jonathan Bravo will kick it off from the 40-yard line, end over and kick. It'll be to a spot at the 20-yard line. Woodlawn on the return to the 25, 30, 35, and will be tackled shy of the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets lead by 3.
Yeah, I could tell you they weren't going to fair catch that one. They brought the back returners up, and that was one of the deep guys that caught that kickoff, and they got it up with decent field position now across the 35-yard line. So it's up to the Jacket defense to stay strong. They've held on and won a couple of games for us, a Jamboree, and then against Hammond, there was them on the field at the end that had to make the stop. We're going to ask them one more time to make a stop and secure a victory for us.
All right, here we go. It is going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball will be at their own 38-yard line. It will be Price out of the shotgun, and we are ready to go here from Woodlawn. 1:25 left in the game. Price will get it from the shotgun. He drops back. He has pressure coming, steps up, and have to keep it himself now, and he is going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd down, Woodlawn.
I don't know if that's the definite spot he's supposed to be in, but John Gaspar was a spot. It seems like he was sitting right in the middle, and as soon as Price broke the pass rush, Gaspar was there to make the tackle. Very good play by him.
2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. Clock is continuing to run here, just under a minute. A little confusion. Price waits for the snap out of the shotgun, gets it, has pressure coming, pocket is going to collapse on him again, and he is going to be brought down for a loss on the play, and we've got some clock issues here.
Well, they're going to work that out. If you see the clock on our score,
screen,
it went from about a minute left to about a minute before. We told the scoreboard's quirky. It just also dropped. Now they got the clock possibly right, but it went from 48 seconds to 38 seconds. Who knows? They'll get it straight during the timeout. All I know is a great pass rush by the Yellow Jacket front 3. We weren't bringing more than 3 or 4 guys right there, and they swallowed up the quarterback. I know Devin Mack and Darius Scott were there meeting at the quarterback, I believe, and really good job by the pass rush to not give Price anywhere to go. And so regardless of what the clock says, if we get 2 more stops on these next 2 plays, we're going to win the game.
Mitch, I think you said it best right there. That kind of what sums up tonight. Who knows? We've had fumbles that we thought were this way, then we end up getting it. It's gone back and forth. It's been hard spotting up here tonight, but Mitch, what an exciting game for the Yellow Jackets, huh?
It's been an exciting last 6 minutes of the ball game for sure. Because we were right at 6:01, and you were talking about what a great comeback it would be if the Jackets pulled it off. Well, we're either 2 downs or 38 seconds away from that.
All right, it is going to be 3rd and 13 for Woodlawn. Ball is at their own 35-yard line. Clock is now stopped at 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ja'Cory Gross was one of those guys, I believe, in there on that pass rush last time.
All right, so now the Woodlawn coaches wanted to ask about the clock, and I'm sure the White Hats.
The clock. I can tell you, because we are behind the Denham coaches, it was noticed that the clock went from about 50 seconds to 1:50. A 1 popped up on the left side, and then all of a sudden it changed back to correctly to about 38 seconds. And
And
Woodlawn maybe thought it was 48 seconds instead of 38 seconds. Now he's going to go try and talk to the white hat again if he could, the head coach. He's frustrated, but...
Well, I understand the frustration, but it's your home field and your clock. You know?
It is their clock.
All right, here is Price on 3rd and long. He is going to step up in the pocket. He is going to throw it downfield. It is going to be caught by the Panthers. My goodness, how he made the catch, I don't know. But on the catch, that is Ryan Brown. And it is a first down for the Panthers. And it stops. Well, the clock is now running with 30 seconds. Stops the clock momentarily. And it has now jumped again. Here is Price. Will throw it, has an open receiver. Denham Springs 35-yard line, still on his feet, out of bounds, around the 30-yard line. And
guys, the clock is all okay. Nobody did the
now
clock. You never know.
17 seconds. Look at this.
Anyway, you just can't worry about the clock. You got to play, but it went from 31 seconds to 38, and then it would drop to 17 after the play.
First down.
Jacket defense, they don't need to worry about the clock. They just need to force incomplete passes, or a big sack would be huge. But in my price, man, he has made some plays for the Panthers.
All right, yeah, they can't get the chains figured out on the far sideline. Coach Beard, rightfully so, about to lose his mind, as we all are here. I want you, Mitch, let's try to paint the picture here. The absolute chaos that has now erupted here in the last few seconds. The clock is literally going from 38 seconds to 17 seconds, back to 36, to 46, to 17, to 38. It is.
The thing is, nobody's real sure how much time is left because the way the clock jumps around. However, we know this. Jacket defense just needs to make a couple of stops, incomplete passes. Don't let Woodlawn get into field goal range. They're not quite in field goal range yet. All right, and which is 17 seconds. That's about 3 plays.
And as Jake Williamson was saying right there, if you're able to watch it at DS Jacket Vision right now, you are seeing what the clock is doing because we have the actual scoreboard clock on our screen for you.
I believe the white hat is now saying he's going to keep the clock on the field. Maybe, I don't know, he may be saying he's going to keep the clock on the field. I don't know what, we can't tell from up here. But
no, we can. It looks like it's second down for the Panthers here as Price is going to look to throw. He does. It's going to be incomplete at the Yellow Jacket 30-yard line. So regardless, it looks like the clock is now stopped at 15 seconds left, and it is going to be third down for the Panthers.
3rd and 2, so 2 incomplete passes. We're going to win the game. However, they probably need to get, I'd say, about to the 20-yard line to have a good field goal attempt. That's about 12 yards away.
Well, you have to think about that. Clayton Tate is a decent field goal kicker for the Panthers. Going to be 3rd and short for the Panthers. Here is Price on 3rd down. He drops back. He looks to throw. He does. It is going to be incomplete at the 20-yard line of Denham Springs, and it is 4th down now with 8 seconds left in the game.
A really good break on the ball by Quentin Clay. Quentin Clay, your junior defensive back, he recovered a big fumble early in the game. They had a chance to find a Woodlawn receiver, but he broke on the ball, got his hand on it, and knocked away. Great job by Quentin Clay on making a big stop on that 3rd down play.
All right, so on 4th down, it looks like Woodlawn will leave the offense on the field. It is going to be 4th and a long one. Clock is at 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It is Denham Springs 16, Woodlawn 13. Price will line it up from the shotgun, and we've got a timeout on the field. Yellow Jackets will take a timeout. We will take it with them as well. Folks, stay with us. We got the conclusion of this one coming up after this on Yellow Jackets football.
Personal injury?
Warrior A-Bear and On-Gel.
Auto accidents?
Warrior A-Bear and On-Gel.
Workers' compensation?
Warrior A-Bear and On-Gel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, A-Bear, and On-Gel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small-town values, big city results. Boyer, A-Bear, and On-Gel.
All right, here we go. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. 8 seconds left in the ball game. It is 4th and 1 for the Panthers. Ball is at the Denham Springs 33-yard line. Price out of the shotgun. Here is a snap. Going to come to the near sideline. He's got the first down, and Morris is going to be pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It will be first down for the Panthers with 4 seconds left in the game.
I think the Denham coaches has fun with that. They got a first down, but there's only 4 seconds left, and they can't kick a field goal in these conditions from 45 yards out. So you just give up 4 yards, and they took 4 seconds off. This is going to be the last play right here. So I think we're happy with that result.
I believe we are. So he does go out of bounds. It is a first down for the Panthers. 4 seconds left on the clock, and Panthers will take the timeout as well. So, Mitch, we'll just keep it right here since we are coming to the conclusion here. So you fought your way back all the way in this one, and now all you got is one play.
Tell you what, I'm just thinking in my head, going back to when's the last time the end of the game was so crazy, and we're trying to figure out what's happening. The Denham Springs Benton playoff game. Yes. A lot of chaos happening. A lot of chaos here caused by the clock. Just the clock itself doesn't always count down 1 second at a time. You're not real sure what's going on. But in the meantime, the Jacket defense is out there once again looking to make one more play to preserve a victory.
All right, so now they actually
Woodlawn is going to try the field goal. They're going to try. This is going to be a 45-yarder in the mud.
Ball is right at the 30-yard line, so it'll be a 47-yard run.
We'll see where he's going to put it down.
The field goal.
You're right, 47.
All right. With 4 seconds.
47.
Clayton Tate will try to tie this
penalty.
one up.
No penalties if you're Denham. No penalties on this play.
Price is the holder. Tate lines it up. 4 seconds left. Can the Yellow Jackets find some magic? Here's the snap. Hold is down. Here's the kick, and it is going to be low. It is going to be no good. And the Yellow Jackets will win. Yellow Jackets 16, Woodlawn 13. And that is your Bank Plus Jackets win, where you can win by visiting Bank Plus for all of your personal and business financial needs. That is Bank Plus, 822 South Range Avenue in Denham Springs. And that also sends us to the Ralph Seller Chevrolet postgame show, brought to you by Ralph Seller Chevrolet, just over the Amite River in Baton Rouge. It is Ralph Sellers Chevrolet, located at 15015 Florida Boulevard, and is open for your automotive needs. Ready to serve you at a Chevrolet location familiar to you for over 40 years. Parts manager and service manager at Ralph Seller Chevrolet, our good friend Jim McChristian, a proud supporter of the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets. Come visit Ralph Seller Chevrolet. Holy mackerel, 16-13 Yellow Jackets with the win, and we are back after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Count on it at Smith Accounting Services. Randy Smith and his staff have decades of accounting experience, with Randy along with Mickey McMorris and a terrific staff. Smith Accounting Services can handle all of your accounting needs: personal taxes, computerized payroll services, corporate income tax, business taxes, bookkeeping. And when their quality work is done, you can count on Randy Smith to reminisce about Yellow Jackets athletics. Smith Accounting Services, 277 East Railroad, Denham Springs.
James Drugstore is your locally owned and operated pharmacy. James has been serving Livingston Parish for almost 100 years. Your independent pharmacy, James is committed to your health. Their pharmacists are there to serve you. Quick, accurate, professional. Old-fashioned service meets modern-day medicine. James Drugstore, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs. Your local sporting goods store in Livingston Parish for over 40 years is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all of your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. Plus, Sportin' Center has all of your brand names like Adidas and Russell Athletic. And Sportin' Center offers one-on-one customer service. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, and laser engraving. And they can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range in Denham Springs.
If you're a small business owner in the Denham Springs area, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Brandy Robertson runs a small business in the Denham Springs community area too, and she understands the unique needs of local business owners. She will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call State Farm agent Brandy Robertson for your small business needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We'll get back to end Ralph Seller Chevrolet post-game show. A victorious Yellow Jacket team celebrating with the band. Josh Ward alongside John Fine now. 16-13 the final here, and the Yellow Jackets pull out a thriller from Woodlawn High School. John, Second half was kind of lacking there until about 6 minutes left, and then all heck broke loose.
Yeah, the Jackets are able to overcome a 7-point deficit, scoring the last 10 points of the game, the last 3 inside the last 3 minutes of play, and Denham Springs with a rousing 16-13 victory on the road. Great bend but don't break defense from Denham Springs. A star game from their punter. Jackets got some big runs out of their backfield. In particular, there was, and I'll get it for you momentarily here. Okay, let's go with this recap.
Okay, yes.
The Panthers get on the scoreboard first. Tate, a 27-yard field goal with 5:15 left in the first quarter. That's the score at the end of the first quarter, 3-0. Woodlawn with the advantage. Jackets then recover a fumble inside Woodlawn territory at the 27, but unable to convert a 4th and 9 incomplete pass. Woodlawn takes over. They have to punt the ball away. And then one of those runs I referred to, Paul, a 33-yard run for the Jackets to give Denham a little bit of a spark, but 4th and 6 inside the Woodlawn 40. Jackets are unable to make it. Woodlawn then converts a 29-yard field goal by Tate with 4:16 left. It's 6-0 the score, 4:16 left in the first half. And then a great turn of events. The first of 2 incredible punts by Harrison, and this one the receiver has to go back and is unable to hold on to the football. Clay recovers for the Jackets. Denham taking over at the Woodlawn 30-yard line with 1:54 left. The Jackets cash it in, a 16-yard touchdown pass from Horn to LaBeouf. Extra point, no good, as some snap issues, hold issues, and so 6-6 is the score at that point, and that's the score heading in to halftime. Third quarter saw the Jackets looking like they have a fumble by Scott recovering, and Denham takes over at the Walker 11-yard line with just over 9:30 left. And then it looks as if there is a 5-yard touchdown run for the Jackets by Horn, and that's negated by holding. And then a 30-yard field goal attempt is no good. So the Jackets could have gotten 6 or 7, at least 3. They come out with nothing in that possession. And then a 21-yard touchdown pass, Price to Clark, with 5:49 left to be played in the third quarter. The score is Woodlawn 13-6. And then a second great punt by Harrison. It looks like the Jackets have recovered the fumble inside the Walker 20-yard line, but no, actually they say that it was recovered by Woodlawn High School. All right, Horn to Gaspard, 68 yards with 5:48 left. The Jackets go 66 yards in 56 seconds. Extra point is good. We're tied at 13 apiece. And then a 20-yard, 1-yard field goal by Bravo with 1:31 left. Bravo, Jonathan. The Jackets take the 16-13 lead. And then Denham's defense, which played bend but don't break for much of the game, they really came up big in the fourth quarter, the last 6 minutes, really repelling a very good Woodlawn offense. 16-13, the final score. And hats off to David Guidry. You know why, Josh?
I don't. Tell me.
He is the scorekeeper at Denham Springs. He runs the clock. And tonight, I don't know if there was a technical issue or if there was just problems with the clock, but there was no David Guidry running the clock tonight.
That is absolutely true. We love him, and we're at Yellow Jacket Stadium because he is spot on with it. And, you know, John, Mr. Robert Graves was texting us during the break there, and he was saying that the scoreboard and the clock here has always been a little screwy.
Okay, well, it was tonight. It was spasmodic the way that I viewed it, but nevertheless, the Jackets are able to come out of it in a very humid Friday evening with a great 16-13 come from behind victory, and then heading home next week.
Yep, heading home, a 3-game homestand coming up. We'll get to that more after this, but again, 16-13, the final here from Woodlawn High School. Yellow Jackets 2-1 on the season now. We will continue on. Oh, you got something else, John?
Yeah, just want to commend you guys for a tremendous job.
And I
say this just about each week, but tonight it seems each week there are more obstacles to overcome. And tonight standing outside in the humidity, you guys have to call the game twisting and contorting your body. I was saying that there was seemingly motion before every snap, but the motion for Denham Springs was you and Mitch Covington twisting and turning to try to catch the action. Jake Williamson doing an unbelievable job with the camera work, and I tell you what, it wasn't easy for both the Jackets or the Jackets broadcasting team, but I think both really came through this evening in Woodlawn.
We appreciate the kind words, John. Thank you for your hard work as well, and we will be with you again next week. All right, 16-13, the final here from Woodlawn High School. We will continue on with more of the Ralph Seller Chevrolet postgame show after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Quick and Handy Cleaners is now Sunshine Cleaners. The name has changed, but not the same great service you've received throughout the years. Hats off to Scooter and Kay Keene for everything they've done to help the Livingston Parish community. The Moore family at Sunshine Cleaners has been in business since 1995 and looks forward to offering the same great service with the same great staff you've come to rely on. Family owned and operated, that's Sunshine Cleaners. Denham Springs, Walker, and Live Oak, and locations in Baton Rouge.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jackson Vision, are brought to you in part by Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, L. King Company, Danny Pauline with 5 Star Printing, Horace Wilkinson State Farm Insurance, Sports Clips, and Karam Inn. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Big Mike's has burgers, steaks, seafood, pizza, salad, sides, and desserts, 37 TVs, and Big Mike's is open late after the games. Live music on the weekends, locally owned and operated by Denham Springs High School graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Check out the Denham Springs Athletics Hall of Fame at Big Mike's. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 123 Ascom Square in Denham, or delivery through Waiter or Grubhub.
No pain, no gain might apply to football, but not your teeth. If you have toothache pain, gain relief with Dr. Michael Sharola. Emergencies are seen the same day. Dr. Sharola and his staff treat all phases of dentistry, including Zoom whitening procedures. Michael Sharola was an all-state Denham football and baseball player, and you'll feel all world by visiting him. Call 665-3100 or visit Dr. Sharola in Watson next to the post office.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program, to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
Ralph Sellers Chevrolet postgame show, 16-13. Yellow Jackets with the win here. Mitch, no one could see it during the break there, but it was the cat that ate the canary. So I know you got something cooked up here, and you said, I'm just going to crack myself up here. So lay it on us.
I'm just laughing. I'm maybe the only one that laughs at it. But so we're on camera now. I'm glad we don't have a camera on us in the game. You ever seen the Les Miles press conference when he described Odell Beckham's punt return, and he's all going like this and make the turn? I mean, that's me watching Jonathan Bravo's kick to take the lead, and then watching the Woodlawn kick at the end to see if it's going to go in. So a lot of body language up here to make sure ours got through the uprights and theirs didn't, and it worked out for the Jackets. So we're all happy. We're going to have a good ride home.
I mean, what a crazy game here. You know, it kind of brought back memories of Dutchtown, where we were at Live Oak 2 years ago against Dutchtown, and we're kind of getting lulled to sleep almost. You know, the game is just kind of, it's moving, but it's not moving along at a fast pace, and then all of a sudden a switch went off. I think I called it. I said, there's going to be a great comeback here by the Yellow Jackets, and then from that point on, a bit chaotic there at the end, but nonetheless, the Yellow Jackets get home with a 16-13 win, and this is a big one here.
It was the very next play. Yeah. So that was that 6:01. Somebody had a cramp, and we had a timeout. We were talking about it on the air, and you said it's going to be a great comeback here. And then I threw on top of it. It might just take one big play, and we're right back in there in a tie game. And then the very next play was the long touchdown pass and run. And so then the Jackets got that momentum going. Like you said, Dutchtown, we were losing 17-0 to start the fourth quarter, and we scored 21 points in the fourth quarter, win that ball game. It wasn't as many points here, but on this field, the way the game was played, points were very rare tonight. And so 7 points almost felt like a 17-point deficit.
Yeah, and it really did. And, you know, the first game they played here, Woodlawn was on the road last week at Walker, but the first game they played here, 3-0 was a loss to U High. So not a lot of points have been scored on this field this year. Tonight, obviously, being the most of it because of that.
And the field does play an issue. Now, the defenses
absolutely.
play hard. Defenses are playing hard, but also the field, it's sloppy. There were some fumbles. Jerry Horn had trouble gripping the ball to make a lot of passes tonight, but he made the one that counted. Gaspar was there. John grabbed it in, and he sprinted the rest away for the touchdown. So we're thankful for that.
When you go back and look at this one, you'll remember the Bravo kick. You'll remember the defensive stand here at the end. You'll remember their missed field goal at the end. You'll remember all those things. But there are some heroics that happened here throughout the game. I mean, you talk about this defense for Yellow Jackets continuing to play so well, and in some tough spots. Woodlawn, give them a lot of credit. They get a lot of movement. They get a lot of guys moving around at times, and they got some quick athletic guys too. And they're a little bigger in certain spots than I thought they were, but a little more shiftier and quicker in other spots too.
And they certainly weren't. That Jacket defense, I've said it several times, but to begin the year, I thought that may be the weak spot of this team. A lot of new players, wasn't sure how long it's going to take for some of those kids to grow up from JV football to varsity football. But, man, from the scrimmage game to the jamboree to the first week of the season, that team has been, that unit of the Yellow Jackets, the defense has been solid. They've made the plays at the end of games. They held on to the jamboree to get the win. They held on against Hammond to get the win. And then here we need to stop that last drive by Woodlawn, and they forced a really long field goal that in these conditions really wasn't a fair shot for the young man from Woodlawn, who maybe on a dry field has a chance to make that, but it wasn't going to happen tonight.
No, and it wasn't. And I mean, it wasn't even close for him. And we know the leg that he has. So, it was kind of surprising there that, I don't know, you're thinking, does Woodlawn take a shot to the end zone? They kind of hesitated on sending the field goal unit out there. So you knew they were kind of in that no man's land, really decided, well, we can at least try to tie this thing up. We don't have to win it right here. We can try to tie it. I'm sure coaches like that beat themselves up after that decision, but,
it's
what do you
a really
do
tough spot. What are the chances of completing a 30-yard touchdown on the last play of the game? Not very likely. And so you got a field goal kicker that under dry conditions can make that kick. So they gave it a shot. But what the key was is the Jacket defense, they hit two quick plays there after the quarterback made a great scramble and a throw and a good catch by his receiver to get across midfield. And then they hit another little quick 8-yard pass, and that put it 2nd and 2. And they were just one more completion from being in field goal range. But the Jacket defense forced incompletions on the next couple of plays. The 4th down play, Woodlawn, maybe that's the one. If a coach is kicking themselves, they ran it on 4th and 2 to get the first down. But they barely got the first down, and they ran 4 seconds off the clock, and it left time for only one play. And so, I feel good for the Jackets that that's how that one turned out. But once again, the Jacket defense, at the end of the day, made a stop at the end of the game when we had to get it done. And then there was the offense. Let's add to that also. We made that last drive. We moved the ball down the field. Some big runs by Britton Paul. He had an excellent game running the football. Even early on, it was tough. Not a lot of running room, and they just kept pounding it in there, kept staying patient with the run game. And then eventually we worked a few things out. Britton Paul made some good runs, got us down in field goal range where we were able to make that final kick with Jonathan Bravo, and then we took the lead and won the game.
When it counted the most, you made the plays that you had to. Just like with Hammond, you did just enough to win, and sometimes just enough is plenty enough, and it was here tonight. But again, I'll go back to Jonathan Bravo with the kick that he had to make at the end, at the pressure there from the right hash, as we had mentioned. And there has been some issues throughout the season, this early part of the season, with the snap, the hold. We had one earlier in the game that hit the ground on the snap, and where he had to pick it up and just fall on it. So not as clean as it would be here. So in a pressure moment there, huge.
There's 4 parts to an extra point now, or extra point, or a short field goal. You got to get a good snap, a good hold, and a good kick, but also you got to have good protection. So a lot of things can go wrong, especially on a sloppy field and things like that. The Walker Jamboree, we thought we were about to kick a field goal to put the game away, and then all of a sudden the snap goes back past midfield, and now Walker's got a chance to win the ball game. And so a lot of things can happen. Great job by all the young men on that field goal unit. Clutch kick, I'm telling you, Bravo, that's the best ball, the best contact he's made on a field goal or extra point this season. He drilled it. I know he stepped up there with a lot of confidence. His teammates believed in him. Coach Beer believed in him. We went quarterback sneak on 3rd and 3 maybe, just saying, hey, we're going to make this field goal right here at the end, and that's what we did.
Absolutely, and Yellow Jackets get the win, 16-13 here. We will take our final timeout. When we come back, we will wrap it up here from Woodlawn High School. It is the Ralph Siller Chevrolet postgame show back after this timeout on Yellow Jackets football.
Hey, it's Max Sellers from Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Sellers Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Sellers Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Bank Plus, together with Zelle, makes it easy to send money straight from your smartphone to friends, family, the yard guy, babysitters, or millions of others with access to Zelle. So yeah, pretty much anyone. And of course, they can all send you money too. Settle that dinner tab with Zelle. It's free, fast, and secure. And right in the Bank Plus mobile app. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply.
Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacksonville, are brought to you in part by Forest Squirrel Plantation, Liberty Auto Sales, Shea Landry Closing Attorney, Milestone Title, Triton Outpatient Clinic, Modad 1 Individual Sewage Treatment System, and Duke Seafood and Steakhouse. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Ralph Sullivan Chevrolet post-game show, 16-13, Yellow Jackets with the win here from Woodlawn High School. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington as we get ready to wrap this up, put a bow on this one because it is a great win for the Yellow Jackets. Got a couple of scores here for you, courtesy of our good friend Mr. Robert Graves. Central beats Walker 42-16. Live Oak wins 32-7. Dutchtown wins 62-0 over theirs, and EA loses 41-17 to the Sam Houston Broncos, who was one of Bill Connerdeed's first playoff wins for the Yellow Jackets on the road in quite some time at that time. But yeah, so speaking of EA, we turn our attention.
Not true.
What?
Ask Brett Beard. He knows. Denham Springs High School beat Woodlawn High School in the first round on the road.
Yes, that's right.
It was really cold that night, by the way. I was on the sidelines.
2014, was it?
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, okay.
And that was, I think it was about 28 degrees.
Ooh.
And that's where we learned. You see those guys on TV? I'm going to get a little secret right here. I didn't even know this till then. The guys on TV in Green Bay, they don't wear sleeves at the game. They're big, tough guys. There's a thing called the cream.
Yeah, and
you put on your arms,
you
wipe on your skin. It keeps you warm.
That's right.
And we definitely had some that night, and I had it on my neck and my ears, and it kept us warm. It was about 28 degrees that night.
Was it Benton cold or not quite that?
Oh, Benton was really cold. You're right about that. The difference is at Benton, I was not on the sideline, so I bundled up with every bit of clothing I had. When you're on the sidelines, you got to be able to move around a little bit, so I needed the cream that night.
All right, Mitch, you get out of this one with the win, 16-13. Now you got to switch your focus. It is now district play starting just like that. Feels like we just did our first game in the Jamboree a few weeks ago, which we did, but it seems like it's all of a sudden you're here in district, and East Ascension is coming to Yellow Jacket Stadium next week.
It is going to be a big start to the district. We've been talking about early in the year and just all learning experiences. Winning and losing is important because you're working those steps to get toward the playoffs. However, you got to keep getting better, and you got to use those preseason games. I say preseason, non-district games to learn what you have, keep showing improvements. We saw some tinkering with the offensive line tonight. I saw a few different offensive sets, and we found a little bit different way to run the ball there that second half, and those are things that maybe we use going forward to help us out. But district starts now, and it's starting next week, and so you got to be ready. And if you want to be a district champion, you got to get out there and try and win that first one.
The road does not get any easier from here. This was a tough one here for the Yellow Jackets. They're able to get the win. They're all going to be tougher from here. This district, 4-5A, is a tough district to play in. 5-5A, sorry.
It certainly is, and I mentioned a while ago playoffs, and that's how huge this game right here was. And so Woodlawn's record is at the moment
0-3.
0-3, and they're in a really strong district themselves. They may not win a ton more games. They're a good football team, but they play in a great district just like we do, and so you don't want to lose a game to a team that maybe only wins 4 or 5 games in a season. And we were right on that borderline right now tonight. We found a way to get that win. You're trying to work toward the playoffs. I know that's the goal of this team. We want to be in the playoffs. We want to make sure we're playing in Week 11, and tonight was a big step in that direction. That win against Hammond was really huge. The win tonight gets us there. Every win you can mark off gets you closer and closer to getting a playoff spot, and so really big win tonight for the Yellow Jackets.
It'll be nice to get back to some form of normalcy at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Of course, we've got East Ascension.
You mean
next
we're going to
week.
be inside?
We're going to be inside. We're going to be in our own booth. We're going to have everything all nice and set up, and it's going to be a nice, easy Friday for us next Friday from Yellow Jacket Stadium. Hope you'll join us. So that will do it for here. Mitch, any final thoughts before I let you out of here?
I'm looking over here at the traffic leading Woodlawn's, leaving their parking lot. I mean, we got about 20 more, 30 more minutes. Who knows?
By the time we pack it up, we got to be very careful with our stuff here. So, and then we got to haul the tables down the fish hole and across the field and all that good stuff. But hey, thanks to Woodlawn. Seriously, I mean, a tough spot for us to do the game here tonight, but they were accommodating as they could be. Not a lot of space here, and they did the best they could. So appreciate them as well.
We appreciate Woodlawn, and we appreciate the Denham High coaches allowing us to talk right in their ear. They might not have liked to hear my commentary right behind them on what was happening in the game, but try to be as positive as we can and encouraging, right? So, but we were right behind those guys, and they gave us as much room as they could give us, and so we really appreciate that.
All right, Mitch, good job, and we will see you next week. All right, that was Mitch Covington, and that will do it here for the Ralph Sellers Chevrolet post-game show, brought to you by Ralph Sellers Chevrolet, just over the Amite River Bridge. It is Ralph Sellers Chevrolet, located at 15015 Florida Boulevard, and is open for your automotive needs. Ready to serve you at a Chevrolet location familiar to you for over 40 years. Parts and service manager at Ralph Sellers Chevrolet, Jim McChristian, a proud supporter and good friend of the Denham Springs Yellow Jackets. Come visit Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. 16-13, the final here from Woodlawn. Yellow Jackets 2-1 on the season. Next week, it will be the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up, 6 o'clock from Yellow Jacket Stadium for the Yellow Jackets and the East Ascension Spartans as district play will start. For all of us involved here, it was a crazy one. It was a fun one. We enjoyed you being along with us. So I will say, for Darren Ferrente back at home, for Lamine Figueroa back at the studio, for John Fine, for Jake Williamson, for Mitch Covington, I'm Josh Ward saying good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Denham Springs High School football broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM Baton Rouge and on the internet at johnfineproductions.com. Denham Springs High School football broadcasts are a John Fine production.
Radio Amor keeps you company.